what you wanna do. What you wanna do, baby. Jump up, run it down. I need to know if you want me to jump up, run it to the ground. What you wanna do, baby. Jump up, run it down. To the ground. I need to know if you want me to jump up, run it to the ground. What you wanna do? What you wanna do, baby? Jump up, burn it down. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Timey's pool party, everybody. I hope we're not having problems. That keeps giving me ding, ding, ding. We haven't any. Oh my lordy! A minute ago we lost everything. Whoa! I ain't liking the sound of that. How we doing now? We okay? And I don't see. I see. Well, I'm going to say this. Hey, Irish train guy. See, it's being inaccurate. It says only one person is watching this. I'm not liking the sound of that, and I hope I'm not freezing up because I'm having an issue here. It's showing me freezing. Am I freezing? I need you guys to tell me. If I am, please let me know ASAP. Please share the stream out. We have a very special guest today for me to create her after the weekend review is completed. Why are you giving me a hard time today, Wi-Fi? What's your issue? I am triangulated as I should be. Well, I have to say, welcome, 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 welcome to the pool, guys. I'm so glad to be here. I hope you can hear me okay now. Did it fix or am I still I'm still frozen? Oh, that's great. Oh no, I'm skipping frames is what I'm doing. Okay. Fun. I probably should have rebooted the laptop before moving forward because I was doing all sorts of stuff on it this morning. I don't know why it's going to give me a hard time. Let's see. I need to do this. And my neck is killing me today too. It's not nice. Refresh that chat. And I need my dude to get in here because he's not here yet. The pool boy hasn't showed up for his job. We're not liking that. This is not gonna work if it works like that. I might have to stop the stream and restart it, guys, because this is really just not gonna work like this. If it's skipping around and behaving this way, it could just be my internet not behaving itself. Like I have full connection, but it's still going to tell me I only have a half a connection. It does that sometimes, and I'm not liking the look of it. What to do? I should have rebooted before starting. See, this is why it usually takes me longer to get on, because I usually fix these issues, hopefully, beforehand. LOL. Yes, I just LOL'd you. I did that. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So, you know what? Before we get into this too far, I'm going to reboot it. I'm just going to reboot it, and let's see if it just hangs on to this connection. So I'm going to disappear for a minute, but I will still be here. Can you hear me enough to hear what I'm telling you right now? Let me know in the chat if you can hear what I'm saying. That way we can get this settled and you guys won't panic. Because I'll just reboot the computer. It's fast. It's super fast. And when I come back up, I'll just come right back on. I'll have to reopen all my screens, but, you know, hey, things like that happen sometimes. Okay, I'm going to do that. It's just going to keep the thing open because I'm using Streamlabs. It'll just say I have no connection, but it'll be frozen for a few. Give me less than 5 minutes. I'll be right back, and this problem will be no longer existing. I need to know if you are me, to jump or burn it to the ground. Hey guys, I'm back. Are you here? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Tell me, can you hear me? That's a really creepy song, actually. I don't really care for that one. That creeped me out as a child. We won't go there. I'm trying to find what I did. I had to stop something. It was trying to back it up, and it wouldn't let me, like, it wouldn't let me move forward because it wanted to back it up now. I'm like, no, you wouldn't work right. I had to reboot you. So, no, you're not allowed to do that. And look, you can see me. Hi, guys. How are you today? I hope everyone is having a MERMAZING day. What's going on here? There we go. Now I see me. Please, please, please share the stream out. Tell all of your friends. We are live. We have an epic episode this week because this week was so freaking epic. Does my thing actually look that poor, or is it just for me? Because it looks pretty bad to me. It shouldn't look that bad. Hey, Zombified, welcome to the pool, honey. We had people here, and then I had a problem. So I had to fix it. So now I'm back. So we need to, like, tell everybody that I'm back. Please let them know that I am live and I am here. I did not run away on you. I would not do that to you. No. This week has been a very interesting week with technicalities, that's for sure. I will tell you that much. It has definitely been an interesting week. Oh, I thank you, my friendly otaku. Welcome to the pool, sweetie. I actually think I got the things that I was working on out, thank God, because I worked on them really hard and then I almost forgot to send them. Hey, Irish train guy, yay! I'm so glad you can hear me better now. Can you see me better now is the question. Because I definitely it needed to be rebooted. I knew that was going to fix it. I just had forgotten. I'd done a bunch of stuff on the computer this morning, which isn't a problem, except I was rendering things and stuff like that. And when I do that, that takes up a lot of that backup memory. Plus, I moved my Wi-Fi booster. And when I move my Wi-Fi booster, it really loses where it was. You know, the connection does not stay as it was. So I'm supposed to reboot it after that, and I didn't do that. So I apologize. I know we're getting a late start. Surprise, surprise. But I was here on time. At least there's that. All right, guys. So we're going to dive right into this week because this week it's been MERMAZING as usual. Surprise, surprise with that, right? But I have some news too, and we're going to get that out of the way now. And I'll talk about it a few times, obviously, through the stream. Oh, wait, we need to make sure that our pool boy is showing up. I don't see him here. I do not see that. That boy better get on his job. Get to work, pool boy. I don't see a pong. Until I see a pong, I am an unhappy woman. And if I'm an unhappy woman, it means I reach out to my friend. Because I have a lovely, lovely friend who will help us out with this problem. With no problem at all. So it would just take a moment, and I will have our pool boy will be back to work. Hang on, let me get over here. Oh, look at that. That would explain one of the reasons why it was off. Now, let's see. He thought he was off. The schedule said he was off right now, so we need to schedule him in. And I've just put him on the schedule. Now, let's see if he shows his butt up. Ping. Come on, play ping pong with me. You can do it. I still need to get those games set up with him. I just haven't had the time. I really haven't. Yes, there he goes. Good boy. Alrighty. Thank God he's here. He's gotten to work now. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Please, like I said, share the stream out. Let everybody know I'm here. I'm back. I know that I had some issues in the very beginning. I just needed a reboot. And I had my reboot, and I'm back to hang with you guys. I got I exchanged my light for the same light because the battery must have been bad because it was supposed to last for 60 hours and it lasted for 3. And that didn't really work for me. So I contacted Amazon and they exchanged it. No problem whatsoever. So once I have used this for a little while, I'll be doing a review on the light that I purchased because it's really good to have light. Light is sort of important. You know, if there's no light, you can't see me. And you guys have been seeing me in the dark for so long. It's time I came into the light, don't you think? Alrighty, so let's see, what else? Oh, exciting news. Oh, I know, I forgot to open. Shoot, I got to open something. Hang on. I have to do that. Otherwise, we will have a problem when it comes time to bring our guest on. Our amazing guest. And if you have not seen my little ads for today's stream, then you're missing out because you don't know who's coming. And trust me, you want to know who's coming. Who here knows who Mike Van Doozy is? I'm going to say, raise your hand in the chat if you know who Mike Van Doozy is. Or if you've heard of the Creator Showcase. I don't see any hands. Uh-oh. Does nobody know who Mike Van Doozy is? Do I get to introduce you to Mike Van Doozy today for the first time? Or are we having a problem with the stream? I don't know because nobody's talking. Talk to me, please. Say hello. I'm here. Well, I see that my lips are moving and I'm live and I think you guys can hear me. So I'm going to proceed as though you can and that you are busy little beavers sharing out the stream to everybody you know. So you're missing my question. We'll come back and answer it in a moment. Excuse me. So that is who's coming today. Mike Van Doozy's coming here. We are going to get to meet Mike Van Doozy and we're going to get to hear all about his Creator Showcase, which, holy cannoli, when I heard about this, I was blown away and immediately reached out to him and said, hey, can you come on and talk to us? And he said yes, and I was thrilled. And I think you guys will be too. So, let's see. So what else happened this week? Oh yeah, that's right. Some really, truly amazing stuff happened. Like, you guys know I'm monetized over on Twitch, right? Well, if you don't, I just told you. And I got sub emotes. That's right. They just finished them today. And they will be sending me the final copies when they get up because they're overseas. But I can share them with you guys, but I need to hear from you guys that you're here and active. So I'm going to wait a moment because I'm not sure what's happening. Nobody's talking to me. It's very quiet in here right now. I'm not used to silence unless I'm over on Twitch. Should we go play some Red Dead Redemption now? Because I can do that too. I can now play Red Dead on my laptop outside. That's another good news. Timey's game room is now outdoors, which makes me very happy. Hey, Dezombified, thank you so much for answering. I'm like, I'm all alone. I feel alone right now. So, yeah, I got the Twitch emotes for anybody who subscribes to me over there. And I'm sorry about the lawnmower next door. They've decided to trim the bushes today, right now, apparently. Thank you, sweetie. My brain just stopped on me. Oh, if you're not familiar with how it works over there, subscribing is different than subscribing here. Subscribing here is following over there. And subscribing over there is sort of like Patreon. You have 3 levels. There is the $5 level, the $10 level, and the $25 level. Now, here's the kicker. If you have Amazon Prime, you may not know that along with that comes something called Twitch Prime. Hey, Big T, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. That sounds very cool. I love when I made a sticker recently for a couple different people. For my patrons, they all get stickers. The first 50, by the way, get stickers within the first 3 months. So if it's past 3 months, they will no longer be available, but they're custom made specific for the person. And Justin Mello won one from my Valentine's Day contest, which I have to let him know that's been delayed thanks to Teespring. I'm having loads of fun with them again. I really cannot wait until I get my butt in gear and can get my Society 6 store up, because I think you guys are going to love what they make over there and love what I'm going to put over there. And it's going to be a lot better, at least on my end, than Teespring has been to me. They've given me lots of problems. But yeah, so I got off track with stickers. Look at me. I'm so easily distracted. It's not good. I got to get my butt in gear because we have our guest Mike Van Doozy coming on to talk about his creator showcase, which is amazing. Yes, Amazon Prime members, thank you so much for getting me back on track. You get Twitch Prime, which means that you get one free subscription that you can give away to somebody every month. So if you wanted to, you could subscribe to me using your Twitch Prime for free if you have Amazon Prime. And what that gets you is one of those sub emotes that I was just talking about. I just had them made. They just completed them. You guys want to see them? Because I'd love to show you them. I'm excited about these. These are so cute. They're freaking adorable. And this guy worked with me so well. I cannot tell you. Fiverr is the place to go if you ever need anything artistic made, even intros, things like that. If you can't do it, you can go to Fiverr and pay somebody a very reasonable amount of money, and they will make them for you. Now, and you put out an offer like, this is what I need, and people bid on the job. And I took 2 bids. One was the lowest bid, and one was really not the highest, but up near the highest bid. The lowest bid, I just want to see what they're going to bring me. I'd love to see it be fantastic. I'm concerned. That's all I have to say about it. But the highest one, I got them. So let me grab my phone real quick, because actually I don't have to do that. Why would I get up? I have them right here. I just had to pull it up for you guys. Actually, I don't have to do that. Hold my horses, I'm figuring it out. You guys know me, it just takes me a minute before I can get it done. That's not what I want to do. Okay, here we go. It's a media source, right? That would be a picture. Yes. Okay. Add the source. I need to find it. This is sub emotes. I meant to do this before we started, but I almost forgot to put the little ad thingy up, but I was like, oh, I better find that. Okay. Now, let's see. What you wanna do? What you wanna do, baby? Jump up, but it's down to the ground. I can't get that song out of my head. I want to sing it so bad, and they do not have it on Smooth. It bothers the heck out of me. Why am I not finding this? That's weird. Really weird. What you wanna do? What you wanna do, baby? Jump up, but it down to the ground. I need to know if you want me to jump or burn it to the ground. Well, I don't know where I put it, so I'm gonna have to go on. I'm gonna have to do it differently. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm messing this up because I couldn't figure out how to do it because I didn't do it in advance. I'm so silly sometimes. I'm just going to pull up the Fiverr website. What you want to do? What you want to do, baby? Jump up and it down. Hey, Miss Rebecca Godoy. By the way, guys, Rebecca Godoy is my one and only patron so far, and she is the one that received those custom-made stickers I was just talking about. Rebecca, tell everybody about your stickers. Did you like them? Would you have done anything different? Because that's what I would like to know also. I would love to know any information you might. Feedback is always good. Feedback is always good. And I love me some feedback. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love me some feedback. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, here we go. Now I found it. Now I just gotta find. I need to add it in. Add in the scene. What you wanna do? What you wanna do, baby? Jump or burn it down to the ground. I really should have put us into this mode instead. It would have made a lot more sense. What you wanna do? What you wanna do, baby? Jump or burn it down to the ground. Okay, there we go. Now you can see it. Ta-da! That's them. Those are the sub emotes. Now, the only thing I have to figure out is which one is going to go. Like, each one is, if you subscribe for $5, you get one. If you subscribe for $10, you get two. If you subscribe for $25, you get all three. I just have to figure out which one. Hype is probably going to be number one because everybody wants a hype one, you know? And the hype one, I love it. It was so cute, guys. Oh my God. You should have seen what happened. The guy is not from around here. He's not from America. And when I say, you know, when you describe something away, I look like I'm topless. Let me fix this a little bit so you guys know that I'm not topless. I have clothes on. I'm not naked. Fix that a little bit. Okay, that's a little better, huh? A little better so you know I'm not topless at least. Not that I couldn't go topless on YouTube, but that's another subject. All right. The hype one, when I was talking to him, I said, oh, I got an idea. What? Because he was very collaborative with me, which I loved. He took the time to get to know me. He actually came to the YouTube channel, and to the Twitch. He went to Twitch and YouTube, went to Timey's Game Room, and he came to Timey Lives to find out who I am and what I'm about, so that he would know the best emotes to use for me. I loved that. That's what got him the job, really, is that he took the time, you know. And I said to him, I said, what about if because I'm by the pool, what if we have the mermaid for the hype one? She cannonballs, you know. She does a cannonball. The cutest thing. I'm going to show you his little drawing in a moment. What he sent me is adorable. Is adorable because he's not in the U.S. They don't use the terminology cannonball. They just call it jumping in the pool. So it was something totally different initially. And then we talked about it. I showed him a video, and then he knew what we were talking about, so he did that one. And then the other one, we're calling that spaz or hand spaz because my hands spaz all the time. And then the last one, of course, is giving love, you know. So those are the three emotes that we have for Twitch for the subscribers over there. Now, I'm figuring out which ones are going to be which. Oh, boy, JB. Well, we're going to make sure that, let's see. Who's here? Please raise your hand if you're in the room at the moment. Who have I got? Where? I need Shannon to get her butt back here. Shannon, where are you? JB's drunk. We got to keep an eye on him. We know what happens when JB's drunk. Yeah, somebody hit Simply Shannon up for me, please, because I don't have my phone with me. Oh, that sounds like a blast. So those three emotes are what's going to be available over there. But like I said, I also have the other emotes being made. And if they don't turn out well at all and I'm not happy with them, then I won't use them at all. But if I am happy with them, then they'll be used on the Discord. And my thinking is this. Anybody who is a patron would also receive sub emotes. They're going to receive emotes also. They'll be able to use them. So that's how we're going to do that one. I bet you did have a bath with them. I have no doubt. Okay, you be a good boy, JB. All right, so that is the sub emote. So we covered that now. Yay! One item down. I'm way behind. Wow. Good news is that Mike is very busy editing. And he told me, don't worry, not to stress. I'm like, okay, good, because I think we're going to run late, and we're running late. And I want to take the time to talk to him. I don't want to interrupt him with the week in review either, because this is going to be a really epic conversation, and I can't wait to have it. The other thing was that I did not include in the week in review video was the Arctic show, 5 years on YouTube. It's MERMAZING. And I, of course, I'm a cast member. I'm one of the newest cast members, and I have a recurring role in the show. And they gave me this part that I was blown away. Hi, honey. He's waving at me. I was blown away that they gave me the part that they did for this episode, and I'm going to share a bit of it with you. I tried to record it, and it wouldn't work. I don't know what happened. My thing just didn't process it properly. So I'm just going to end up going to we'll go there, you know, and maybe we'll wait till Mike's here, and I'll do it with Mike here. I'm sure he won't mind if we show a little clip of that at the very end. So we're going to get right into the week in review now, guys. Are you ready? Because this week had it was a roller coaster. It had bad moments. I had a really bad day in the middle well, not the middle, towards the end of it. But it doesn't matter, because every single day that we're alive is a gift. And even on the bad days, they're there to remind us that the good days are really extra good when you have them, right? So that's how I try and look at it, even in the midst of the bad day. It was pretty bad, though. So let's start off our week in review. I started the week with a song request. This week's music, I have to tell you, I loved the songs. Every single one I sang this week, I was thrilled to sing and over the moon, and some of them I've been waiting to sing a very long time. And the first one was for a birthday request, Tech for Your Needs. He didn't specifically request this song. Michael put a request in for him, and he asked for Slayer. And I'm sorry, but I do have my limits. I say no screamo and no rap, and here comes Slayer. It's too close. It was too angry. I just couldn't do it. So nobody wants to hear me do it. You know what I'm saying? That's just not my style. So I picked a song that I thought would be better suited, and that's what we started the week off with. Now let me find where it's all at. I need that's not the right one. Okay. Open that for me. Thank you. I need the frame on. There we go. We have a frame now for it. And here it comes. Enjoy the week in review, guys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, baby? Jump or burn it down. Oh, yeah. If you want, you can go get a snack, go to the bathroom if you've seen this one before. Because you know how the beginning goes every time. It's always going to be the same.
Which I plan to do every week. But you have a quick moment that you can run out, go to the bathroom, get a beverage, but hurry back. You don't want to miss anything. It's coming up fast. I promise. I won't take long. So, what do I have to say about it? Well,
I cannot get this song out of my head.
Never seen my week in review before? Here's what's going to happen. We're going to watch a bit
And
of a
please
clip.
share the stream, because I had a mistake in the
Day
beginning and
this
it had to
week.
restart.
All of the successes, all of the failures, all of the fun, all of the laughter. You're going to get to see it all. Up above here, or here, there'll be links that will take you to the full version of the videos. And if this week has been super full of stuff, well, you just might have to go to the playlist. I'm telling you now, if you hit play and you start watching,
Thank you
keep
very
watching
much,
and
Rebecca.
binge
I appreciate
watching,
it.
I'm not going to complain, I promise. If you're
Sorry,
new
I'm in a
here,
silly mood, I think.
This is
I don't know why,
perfect for
but
you
it's there.
because you're going to get
It's
a
just
little
happening.
taste
I'm excited
of
today.
everything Timey, including heading over to Timey's game room, which is on Twitch, where I celebrate my
I
love
forgot
of
to take my
gaming
meds. I'll be right back.
and
This will run.
all the fun
I'll
that
see you in 2
Fibro
seconds.
brings with
But
your
I'll be here
sassy
to keep you
hand.
company.
It makes for an interesting time. But you get a little taste of it here, so you'll know what to expect. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that red button, splash that bell. After you get to see the week in review, you're going to have the opportunity to meet a creator who is a definite wild one. Someone who is kind, caring, and compassionate. Just like the community. Stick around for after the feature. And while you're at it, if you're having a good time, you're enjoying yourself, I bet you are, I know I am, don't forget to tickle that like button, because you never know, it just may giggle at you. Things like that happen around a mermaid, I swear they do. Thank you so much for the like, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming, I really appreciate you guys being here. Hope you enjoy what happened this week. I don't know, let's take a look. See you in a moment.
I'm back. Just in time for Monday. Yay! This was awesome. This was awesome. I loved singing it and I had to share it. Oh, yeah. I forgot to hook the mic up when I started streaming on Tuesday for Twitch. So, yeah, it became a little interesting, but I did get the mic hooked up, obviously. And I love that song. That, whatever song that is, I love it. And, let's see. Aww. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, Thomas. Welcome to the pool, sweetie. And, yeah. So I finally got it working. And then I had some issues because for the first time I was using Streamlabs on Twitch. Thank you. Thank you so much. I just have to get those emotes over to, I'll tell you in a minute when this is done. It was a fun stream. I had a really good time. That stream was a lot of fun.
Wait a minute. I got it. I got it. Oh my god, I got it. I got it, guys. I got it. Woohoo! We're in the
Thank
money.
God.
We're in the money.
But there were some bumps, and it kept freezing on me. And I couldn't figure out why. I was like, why? And it was the connection between the Xbox and the computer, not with my stream itself. So I took the Xbox out of where it was for Friday. Which, by the way, didn't really help that day. Ooh! Look at that. There's bits. Thank you.
What was that about? Why did it disappear? I still see it here. Why can't you?
Now, who is... Hang on.
Why can't you see it?
My goodness gracious. Wow, guys. Okay. Sorry. I'm looking at what's going on. I'm blown away right now. On Wednesday, I posted the song Dezombified requested another song I love. Oh my God, Rebecca, you guys are awesome. I love you so much. I'm going to have to find a way to get you 2 emotes for sure, Rebecca, because you actually get 3 because the level you're at. We'll figure it out. Wow.
When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever.
And I love this song. Oh my God, I love this song. Did you guys like the flames? My special effects. You're always dangerous, Thomas. Always dangerous.
When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight.
I guess the question, were the special effects worth the time that I put in? Did you guys enjoy them?
Hey guys, it's me again. Surprise, surprise. I just wanted
There's
to
my
pop
little
in real
ad.
quick, and I wanted to tell you, if you've never heard of Patreon, which I know a lot of people don't know what that is, what it is it's a way
Figured
to
I'd
support
rotate
the
them.
artist. Just by making
That way you guys don't
small
have to see the same
donation
ads
each
every
month,
week, and I'll throw some
you
new ones in.
receive different benefits. In my case, there's 3 different tiers you can choose from. But you can also go over there and you can follow me for free. You
I was
heard
so
that
happy
right,
with
for
the music
free.
this week, though.
And if
So
you follow
happy.
me for free,
I can't even tell you.
99% of the time, I remember to post everything I'm doing here over there.
And my husband got
so
my
you
brand of
know
cigarettes.
when I've posted something, because they always, no matter what, don't have to worry, they will notify you. It's a really great way for us to get to know each other a little bit better, and for you to show.
While I was
how
editing,
much
I
you
forgot
appreciate
what
and
day I was on when I was putting stuff in. I'm like, wait a minute, what's supposed to go in here now? I don't
what I'm
remember.
trying to do. So, if you're interested, head on over. The website is right around.
Yes, you do, Miss Thang.
Also, my about page. And
I did it for
below
the
in
same
description.
reason many years ago.
Thank you for.
Or
taking
similar
the time
reasons.
to be here.
Same reason.
And thank
We'll
you
talk
for
about
listening.
same reason.
Bye.
Back to the program. So how would you answer the universe? This one was sponsored by Rebecca Godoy, and there were some really fantastic questions, and then there were some ones that made us go,
As you can see, we're sitting in my chair in the house, but we're close to the pool.
But we were
are, I
inside
swear.
because the patio
let
was
me do
being
roll
worked
call,
on.
And
Doesn't-
then,
I don't know
actually,
if you
let
guys
me
can see it because
fix
I have a
my
light on me. It
box
makes it a
here,
little
and I
hard
also
to
have
see
to
behind
fix
me.
my
But
box.
can you guys see the patio
He
today?
ran out on me today. Excuse me. I thought he would show up by now, but he hasn't.
Erica!
He's in
Yay,
hiding,
Erica's
and I don't
here.
quite know why.
Welcome to the
Dude,
pool,
you gotta
Erica.
come to work now,
I'm trying to get the
okay?
wire out from
It's
underneath
time.
the laptop.
Don't give
'cause
me
I
a hard
screwed that
time.
up.
It's time
Okay.
to go to work.
There's the
Out
patio.
of the pool. I know you're scared of all the noise, but you'll be okay. All right.
It is a gorgeous,
Randy
like
Tripp.
soft, pinky
Okay,
sort of color.
see,
I
shit.
love
And
it.
of course,
And now you can't see
Frozen
me
Fury.
again.
Hello.
Can you see me? Come on,
Let's
see me.
see if
See me.
dogs
Don't
don't
ever
start. Please
apologize
don't
for being
start.
late.
God, help me
JB's been
today.
drinking, but he
This
swears
is
he's
gonna
going to
be
be
an
a good
interesting
boy.
one, ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen.
Budgie,
A very
welcome to the
interesting
pool,
one,
honey.
I would say. Will you be
Trying to get this
quiet?
light to behave
Hey,
and put
hey,
its light on
I
me.
don't need it.
Put
Shut
your
up.
light on me.
Roxy, look at me. Roxy, stop. Stop.
That's not working.
Inside voice. They're not
There
listening.
we go. No, it was my arm that's
Okay.
doing it. It's not the light. The light needs to do it,
See
not
if
my
this ping
arm.
works.
Behave.
We get a pong.
Give me
We
light.
need a pong as a response. If not, I have to go reach out to a buddy of
Now we
ours.
see why
but
God
I'll
needed
do that
to
in a
rest
second.
after
Aw,
he
look at the
created
puppy.
all that light and stuff. No,
Your
I'm
puppy's
not.
cute, but it doesn't bark when I don't
No.
want it to. I'm eating my hair. It's not lovely.
Ah, I can't get the.
Alrighty.
dang-
There we
there we
go.
go.
Hello,
There we
Poker
go.
TV.
That's better. That's
Alrighty.
better. Now you
Oops.
can see me a little
No
better. At
dingy
least.
dingies.
I don't
No,
know
no,
why
not
it's
now.
like.
Give
It's
me
the
a break,
angle. I
mister.
know I got
You're
the
out of
angle
your
wrong.
mind. I'm not responding to that request. Okay. From the person who knows that I'm currently streaming. I wonder who that might be.
But I had the light on in that
It's okay,
in that
he's
video
on
that
the
you're
five.
looking at right there.
We haven't
That worked
officially
really
started
well.
yet because I haven't done roll call yet. I need to pull up
had it
my
in the right spot
20
that day,
questions
finally.
also, don't I? And we need to get that pool boy on his
Nice.
job because he's out. He's hiding from all the noise outside. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my email. I'm looking for.
There we go. Oh, Friday, fun day. Yeah, it wasn't so fun. I had a really bad day that day. And it started out when my son showed up. And, yeah. There goes my alarm. Dang it. Be right back. I'm back. Yeah, I had a really bad day that day. I couldn't get anything to work at all. Nothing would work. Nothing would connect. Nothing would stream. When I finally got it to start streaming, then it froze up after like 2 seconds. Why does this do this? Behave yourself, please. Camera. Misbehaving camera. That's better. Now you can see I have clothes on too, which is good. People should know I'm not naked on YouTube. See, I finally got it up, right? That didn't sound right either. I did steal a hat off of a scarecrow and kill a bunch of people to get it. But the camera froze, so nobody saw it. I mean, like the stream froze, so nobody saw it. There. Now you can sort of see me, maybe. I don't know. This is annoying me. Can you tell? It's annoying me.
I'm back. Well, this time I'm just back to tell you. I didn't know if you knew. Do you know that we have a Discord? That's right. There is a Wild Ones Unite Discord now. And it is an area for the community.
Fine. I'm done with it. I'm done playing with it. I don't know what else to do. I'm in the dark. That's it.
For all of us to get together, to provide inspiration for each other, to get to know each other a little better, to, if you're having a bad day, maybe we can cheer you up. Maybe you can help to inspire somebody else. You can get to know me better, that's for sure. It's a place to communicate directly.
That should work. I mean, the light's right in my face.
You have a birthday with us. It is a really great place.
There we go.
Really hard.
Now I got it.
Sorry. Of love, like so many things that I've been doing lately. I hope you join us there. Just know when you do, you will have a read-only role, which means you can look around, but you can't really write anything yet. It's only until I have a moment to come over and place you in a role. The better I know you, the higher
I don't remember what I'm talking about here.
There are even some roles that are volunteer only. So please.
Oh, the Discord.
Area that
yeah, the Discord.
The roles are. So if you're interested,
that's what I'm talking about. The Discord.
You know what to expect. I hope to see you there.
I do. Isn't she cute?
Now. Oh, by the way, the link's below.
And Saturday, they had the get-together in Baltimore, and I took a little bit of the clips, and I sang a song that I
Just be careful.
No, I'm
No. Yes, I won't. It's okay. I won't. What do you call it? Definitely for just belly buttons. Belly buttons. Yeah, just up to here. Okay. One. What up to there? Yeah. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Trouble shovel. Come on, guys. Can I come in now? Come on. I'm gonna come in. They're all going. Everybody left. You're only gonna find this one place. Hey, Chris.
This is proof that Michael has
Just
never
a touch
seen
of the
Goonies.
antics.
Oh, I love Goonies.
No, you don't, because that's the Truffle Shuffle.
Look, it's on the t-shirt. I don't even know how I don't know that.
There it is.
I'm sorry.
That's why they asked for it.
Yeah.
You never saw that.
This is my friend Chris Coney. You may have seen him. We've done a live broadcast before in the past.
E-Waste Mike.
He's going to be hiking up my way this year, so hopefully I'll be able to
That
get
is
out
a
there.
Pennsylvania is the goal to
together
get
that
that
was this
finished up
weekend
from
in Baltimore.
Where am I at? Pine
They were
Grove
doing the
Furnace.
Truffle Shuffle. And then I sang a song, which I've been dying to sing for so long because I love it. And I hope you guys do too. Who's calling me? I'll be right back.
Down, like a storm in the sky. I ain't gonna be played by your behavior. How can I trust someone who's lying to me? So bow out,
Whoopsies. Somebody's trying to call me from Instagram. I have no idea who it is. So, it looks like they had a lot of fun. You guys know there's another one coming up next weekend, right? Next weekend, there is another one in St. Augustine, Florida.
I ain't no factor that you can pick up and drive.
Thank you, Dezombified. I had so much fun singing this week. I have to tell you, I had so much fun singing this week. It's not very likely that I will be in the New England area. I know, but you're making a baby, and that's like look, baby comes first for sure. I have to move the camera over a little bit now because now it's so far over. I'm looking in the right angle. Okay, thank you, E-Waste. Baby comes first for sure, and I understand there are priorities for sure. You know what I'm saying? You know, Erica, people do come down from Canada from time to time. And here's the thing. This is the first. Hello, Ice Rose. Welcome to the pool, honey. This is the first Southeastern YouTuber get-together, not the last. So don't worry. And if anybody is ever in the St. Augustine area, just let me know. Hit me up. And I'm usually available. You know, we can always get together on our own. I'm open for collaborations. I think you guys know that. So at this point now, because I'm running behind, I noticed that. That's good news, right? Is she eating it? I'm sorry you're out of smokes, though. And then I'm sitting here smoking. Sorry about that. I've been there, done that, too. Yeah, so this is only the first one. And there are people that come down from Canada pretty often. And I know they're looking at doing one in Canada. They're looking at doing one in Canada in 6 months on the Niagara Falls, that Canadian side. So, you know, keep your ears open. You never know. Maybe you guys can go. I don't fly. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be. I don't fly because my legs will triple in size. Now, my daughter is graduating from college. Oh my God, I didn't buy the tickets yet. My daughter's graduating from college, and that's what I was saying. And I'm going there in May. That's Connecticut. But it's her graduation, and we're going to only be there for the graduation, and then we're coming back the next day. We're not going to be there very long. Plus, we're not getting in until like midnight. And then we have the graduation, and my leg's going to be all swollen, and then we're flying back, and then I'm going to cry for a while. And yeah, so it's not fun for me to fly. So that's why I don't travel often at all, because of my legs. The lymphedema in my legs is under control, thank God. My legs were huge, and they were wrapped up in bandages for a while to get them to, pressure bandages to get them to get rid of the fluid. But it's under control now. When I get on the plane, though, I know the minute you get up in the air, all bets are off. So I only do it for, like, my kids, you know. All right. Let's get Mike on here. It is time to meet a MERMAZING creator. A creator who is kind. He's caring. He's compassionate. And wait until you see the idea for the show that he started. It is freaking MERMAZING. It really is. I'm so jealous of you, Budgie. You got to get everybody to come down here by me, please. Because I can't travel far, or I would. There we go. Tell your mother to get better. Better enough so that you can go on a trip. Or stabilize, and then you can go on a trip and let them take care of her while you're on a trip. I'm trying to fix this dang light still. Can you tell? It's irritating the poo-poo out of me. All right, let's get Mike on here. Rebecca, I know. Get that baby taken care of, and then get over here. Alright, let me get Mike. I gotta figure out where I'm supposed to be going right now. Click the right thing. Copy the link. X out of that. I have something. What's in? Oh, I know what that is. I'm like, what's in the way of that camera? The other camera. Duh. The light looks really good on that camera. Tell you what. If I could today, I'd switch cameras. Ironically. All right, let's paste. There we go. Enter. Alrighty. For a moment, you're going to have two of me, guys. Again, my twin will be visiting. You ready? Here we go. Let me find the right. Close that. That goes night night. And then we open this one. Come on, scroll down. Don't be silly. No, this one. There we go. Look at that. There's 2 of me. Hi, guys. Can you handle it? Can you handle having 2 of me? Look how much better that camera looks. How much better does that camera look? Oh, thank God Mike's here. We don't have to look at me anymore. Hey, Mike.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I am so excited to have you here.
Oh, cool. Sounds like fun.
Super excited to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the pool, Mike.
Yeah.
I never did like an official roll call earlier because I had some technical issues that got in the way and my camera's driving me crazy. The light. Where do you put the light so it makes the camera behave itself?
Me, I'm just kind of makeshift right now. This was my setup, but my wife took it over. Because she's going to start her own channel too.
Nice.
Yeah, she needed a space and that, so she did that, and I told her, I don't know, I can shoot in the closet or something if I need to. No.
I have the light. I just got the light recently, okay, and it's this big, this big light. Let's see, okay, there we go. It's on my tripod, and I'm trying to get it to like brighten me because the light behind me obviously makes the camera not focus on me. But I just can't seem. I got it from streaming on Twitch, and then it's such a better camera, and you need 2 cameras when you're doing this with having guests on. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just use that, and it works better except for the lighting issue when I'm outside. When I'm inside, I'm okay. But let's see. Let's do the official roll call now. So you get to. Can you see the chat?
A little bit. I've got my phone here because I only have like one computer going.
Gotcha.
And I got to get my glasses or get really close.
Don't worry. I've grown accustomed to people not seeing the chat when they come on as a guest. So I will read the chat to you as it goes along, and any questions people have, because I'm sure there's going to be lots of them. And you didn't call me on Instagram, did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so I don't know who that was. Somebody called. I've never gotten a call from Instagram before. Somebody just called a few minutes ago. I'm like,
oh, really?
Yeah,
I just did that last week with a couple of people when we were talking about the show and that.
Yeah.
And you can do up to like 4 people at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I've gone live there with I call him Banana Inspired John, but I haven't done it on my own ever.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's welcome everyone to the pool. I'm not sure if everyone's here still, but we'll still go back to the beginning.
Okay.
I want to welcome Simply Shannon to the pool, and the Irish Train Guy, Story of Dory Thomas, of course, Dezombified, your friendly otaku. Where am I now? I got lost. Big T Coins. I know they are lurking. Lurking. Then we've got, Annette Reagan may be here, so I have to remember to say, hi, Annette. Welcome to the pool, sweetie. Because she can't chat.
Right.
She can see it, I think, or it's read off to her, but she can't physically chat in it. So we always say hi to her just in case she's here. Rebecca Godoy, my one and only patron. So far. I should say my first patron. That sounds much better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
JB Jupiter, who is crunk at the moment, but he's behaving himself, he promised. And then we've got, of course, we've got Budgie, Budget Bushcraft in the house, at the pool, in the house, in the pool, all around. You never know. Erica from Erica's Wacky World is here. And I believe, oh, no, that's not everybody. We have one other person here. Where are you? We had E-Waste Mike is here. That's not you, right?
No, that's not me.
So. I'm like, that. He's got a different name. I know that's not him. Okay. And Iced Rose, I'm so sorry. Iced Rose, welcome to the pool, sweetie. And I think we got everybody. Whoop, whoop. So, Mike, what I did not tell you straight out was that you are being inducted into my list. On my channel, if you scroll down below Timey's, what's it say? It's Timey's creative side. If you go below that playlist, you will find another playlist. It is a playlist that is filled with creators that are kind, caring, and compassionate, who can help you to grow your channel that way, or just to watch somebody who is kind, caring, and compassionate. And you're being inducted into that list today.
Awesome.
Welcome, Jackie Hero Food Reviews. Welcome to the pool.
Welcome.
I love to add people that I come across that are kind, caring, compassionate, because that's the community that I'm building. And, you know, it took me a while to realize that you have the right to, not only do you have the right, you should choose what kind of community you want, you know. And I don't want the drama. I can't stand it, you know. I want the positivity. I want the kindness, the caring, the compassion. And I want everybody to unite and be there for each other. And I know that you have a very similar, a lot of people aren't aware of who you are. And a lot of people aren't aware of what your new channel that you just started. You had an epiphany, I think, you know. So would you mind telling them a little bit about you, your channel, and then about your other channel that you just started?
Okay. Let's see. The first one's...
oh, and all the links are above. Sorry.
That's all right.
Go ahead. I was just saying all the links are up above you in the eye. If anybody's looking for the links, that's where they're at.
Oh, cool. The off-grid hydroponics, that I started a couple years ago, and basically that was just what I was doing to grow my own food, and I figured out a unique way of doing it and decided to go ahead and start a channel, and it was with the intent of selling a product.
Okay.
So I started to do that, and I didn't know anything about YouTube. I just saw other people posting things, so I started looking things up and started posting. And I told my wife that I think if you go on there and you show people how to do stuff, you know, sooner or later some people ask, you know, well, where can I get that? And you know, instead of just trying to sell a product. And it started out like that, but as I was over there teaching people how to do this, I kept getting people saying, you know, thank you, you're helping me out, and you know, I can't afford to do this on my own, and you showed me a cheaper way to do it. And I'm actually talking about this on one of my newer videos that I'm putting out later today or tomorrow.
Nice.
But I had some people say they were going back to other countries, like poor countries, and they're taking the ideas and they're going to go back, that they were living in places that were like desert-like conditions, and they couldn't have a garden, but they couldn't afford regular hydroponics, and that they were taking these ideas back, and it was going to help their like whole village or something.
Wow.
And people in like Africa and Egypt and South America, Honduras, just all over the place. And I kind of turned a corner where it was more, this channel is going to be about us sharing information. And, you know, of course you can, you know, turn on ads and monetize and have affiliate links. And that kind of helps, you know, keep the channel going and buying stuff to keep making more videos.
Right.
But as far as just being there and trying to sell product, I had a shop open. Now I shut that down because I was spending more time trying to make products and mailing and instead of sharing information with people. So about a year ago, whatever, I kind of changed, and it was like, you know, that we're more focused on getting the word out to as many people as we can. If money comes, it comes. If not, you know, that you've accomplished something a whole lot greater.
Oh, yeah. You never know. You know, you never... Things that come up in your life, you don't know how it's going, where it's leading you. And when it does... Come on, guys, stop. When it does lead you, you know, someplace like that, you have, it's an epiphany. You go, wow, you know, I can't believe that this is where I'm at, and just wow. That's amazing. Oh, I'm like, who is it? It's my husband over there doing stuff, and the dogs are freaking out at him, and he's got headphones on, so he has no idea. Informal. Huh?
This is all informal and everything, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're never. I look at it as conversations between friends, you know. That's how I see it.
Exactly.
I prefer it that way. Hi, Scott's Thoughts channel. Look, I got the words out together and did not make a mess of them, which I'm really good at doing.
Yeah.
I'm very good at doing it. Yeah, no, I don't know if you know. I also, and I don't, and if you do, please don't tell me now, because if you do, I will have you on for my other show. Just let me know. Do you have any sort of musical history?
Not really. Just kind of self-taught. I'll strum a guitar or something a little, but you know, not a whole lot.
What I do is I find people whose channel is not about music, and I interview them. We sit down, we have a conversation, but I don't let them tell me what their musical history is until we all sit down together. So we all just hang out and chat about it. And then I've been, you know, you get surprised sometimes by what kind of music they do. Hey, Panic D, welcome to the pool, sweetie. I'm having a MERMAZING day today. Budgie, I can't comment on that. 2 lives from now. That's all. So, what was I going to say? See, you got me. You distracted me. He does that every time. So, where was I going? Oh, so we have a conversation. We sit down. We chat about it. And you never know, like, what type of music people are into. And I think it doesn't really matter a lot of times. Don't tell me anymore. Not any more than that, Scott. Scott said he plays some. If you have a musical history, I will have you on as a guest, and we can discuss all about it at the time, because I don't like to know in advance. That way we all find out together. Do you know who Art of Morbid is?
Yeah, I've seen him a couple times.
I'm wiggling. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get comfortable.
I got this uncomfortable stool that my wife has here. It's killer.
Me too, Budgie. I have these 2 thin cushions that I put together, because when I had the one thin cushion, my back was hurting me. This is the cushion that I'm sitting on. And I did request something recently, as a gift for an anniversary that's coming up that will fix this problem profusely, and I hope that that's the one that I get. Because it would really help. Dogs, you gotta stop, please. He's over there where, you know, cleaning up the fire pit area, and they're just freaking out at him. And they're not out here. If I let them out, they'll be even worse. And then the neighbors, of course, is mowing the lawn, because that's what happens when you're live streaming every time, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Whatever could go wrong will, that's for sure. Brain stopped again. Oh, I found that music, you know, for me, everyone... Oh, Art of Morbid. See, now I know where I was. Art of Morbid. Before I go any further with that other... I think music ties us all together. You know, whether we play it, whether we sing it, whether we just enjoy it. I think music touches everybody's lives, and it becomes the soundtrack to our lives. And it's definitely a subject that no matter who you are, you can talk about music, and for the most part, you're not going to find a lot of arguments. There's not a lot of controversy with it, you know. Music is something that brings joy to our lives, and it is very powerful, is what Scott's thoughts said, you know. And yeah, it definitely is, and obviously I love music. But Art of Morbid, he plays death metal.
Oh, cool.
He is in a death metal band. Could you have ever pictured him in a death metal band?
No, not much.
He's the one that really surprised me, I have to say. I was like, wow. And then he took his hair down.
So he's in a band right now?
Say that again?
So he's in a band right now?
Oh, yeah.
Playing it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
He is in a death metal band, and I'm going to turn my volume up on you because the lawnmower is very loud for me. Scott said it's very spiritual also, music is. I agree. I do agree. I know it's been pain relief for me. It's been a treatment for me, you know, something that has helped me to feel better even when I don't feel great, you know. Once I was able to start singing again, it really made a huge difference in my life again. It has over and over again, you know, but the fact that it was gone was, I definitely felt it. And then when I got it back, it's changed my life completely again, you know. and
Right.
it just blows my mind. But yeah, he has hair down to his waist.
Cool.
And he let it down for me. He just like, I've never done this on a live stream before. He's like, I do it for you. I'm like, thank you. His hair is longer than mine.
Nice.
Longer than mine. And I saw a clip of him playing, and he definitely uses that hair in his art. You know, he's out there with his hair banging around completely. He's definitely a head banger.
Cool.
Right? So, would you mind telling everybody also about your new channel that you started, how that came about, where that epiphany came from also, because you blow my mind every time, you know, each new piece of information I find out about you is just one more little confirmation that I've made the right choice, you know?
Oh, appreciate it. I'm complex.
Yes, it's a good thing.
It's yeah, and it's nothing that I just like thought up like this month and just started doing it.
Right.
I've actually been working on it for years.
Wow.
And it's going to be something different. And the reason why it's kind of taking so long to set it up is because I'm trying to get a lot of people in on it.
Yeah.
But the hard part is that I'm trying to explain to them that we're doing it for the sole purpose of helping other creators.
Right.
And that there's not any immediate ROI. You know, we're not gonna get any benefit off of it except for the fact that you're helping someone else out.
Right.
But everybody who gets on YouTube who wants to build something big, you know, their brain always first goes to monetizing this or, you know, and selling this and brand deals and sponsorships. And,
Right.
and I said, I want to do something that's big, that benefits a lot of people, and that my every thought's not going to be about all those things.
Yeah.
So I've been, you know, trying to get people together. Like
You did a lot of work. You did a lot of work.
Yeah, we met in Pusa Studios. There's other groups that I've been in. If you see like Twitter fam or something, my wife made a little thing. You know, there was 1440 crew and No Small Creator, and over the years I've been all over the place. And basically that's what I do is
How long have you been here on YouTube?
About 2 years.
Okay.
And so it's been making connections and just right now I'm just trying to pull all those people together and get them working together and see what I found is a lot of people they're really talented. I mean, it's like all these people that you know, they make great content.
Yeah.
But the way that all these platforms are set up, it's hard to get discovered. And I think most of the advice out there is just keep putting out content. Just keep putting out content, you know, and sooner or later an algorithm will pick you up or somebody will shout you out.
Yeah.
And some people I've seen just keep doing it over and over and over and years go by, right? And then finally they just quit. And I've seen people who are like really talented and make great content and finally just give up. And to me, it's a shame. Right. So what I'm trying to do is get these people together and then try and find an audience, you know, have it where people who are not creators in that too would like to find us, where you would never show up in somebody's suggested feed.
Right.
You know, that let them know that there are a bunch of other talented people out there, you know, that you're only seeing what Google wants you to see or what YouTube or Facebook wants you to see.
Exactly.
But there's a lot of great stuff out there.
Yeah.
So after I get these people together, then I'm going to try and, use some of the other connections and all that and just get out there and start, you know, pushing it out to people and get them to where they feel like this is a place they can come and find a bunch of talented creators.
Yeah.
And use the Creator Spotlight Show as a portal to direct people out to the creator and not make that a destination. Right. You know, and that's what basically most of the podcasts start nowadays.
I saw that. I was over there checking everything out, and by the way, Scott was saying consistency is key, which I do agree, but at the same time, I think that YouTube chooses what YouTube wants to share based on whatever YouTube wants. We never know what YouTube's looking for really, And because it's a computer doing it. Like I saw you speaking about it, you know, the algorithm is making the choice, not a human being even. And even if a human being is, that's their personal choice, not necessarily what somebody else would want. And they're missing, how can people catch every talented person out there? It's amazing. And I checked out what you have so far, and it's fantastic. You click on, you think you're clicking like within the channel, and you click on it and you're going to somebody else's channel directly, and you're watching it on their channel, and you're seeing them and learning more about them, which is fantastic. You know, I was very impressed with you, how much you've already done. And you've been here 2 years. I've been here a year and a half. Okay. So I'm not that far behind you, and you are so much further ahead of me with, you know, with now I came in, I didn't come in, I don't know where you came from, like where with your skill base and such, but I came from just somebody who sings, you know, that's it. And I just came in singing, and I stumbled across, I literally stumbled into the No Small Creator contest last year for Vid Summit. And we got virtual tickets. We were the Worldwide Collab. I was part of the Worldwide Collab.
Right.
And that we got the shout out. And I was like, I cried. You know, I was like, we got an honorable mention. Oh my God, you know. Because for me, it was like, I didn't even know what I was supposed to do. Alejandro put the idea out, said 24 hours. I thought all I had to do, I thought I was helping him to get to Vid Summit.
Right.
I thought I just had to make a little video and get it to him, and I got it to him late because anybody who knows me, part of the reason why my full name is Timey Wimey Girl 7, okay? There's two reasons for it. One is Doctor Who. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. But the other reason is that I'm bad with time because of the fibro fog. Time is never the same for me, you know? I could think yesterday was a week ago, and I could think a week ago was yesterday. You never know with me. And I do my best to try to, with a schedule, and try to my alarms go off, you know what I mean? Things like that. But I can't control it sometimes. You know, it's not within my capacity at this point. And now I lost my train of thought where I was even going with that, see? Gotta love that fog. I was going somewhere, though. Holy cannoli. Where'd we start with that one? I'm trying to figure out where I got there, how I got there. I was talking about time and how it's wibbly wobbly with me. And it's
about the journey. Yes, that was great.
Yeah, I agree that the journey is not the destination. Oh, the Worldwide Collab. So I got it late. See, I got off track. My default setting's distracted, by the way, and it doesn't help that there's a lawnmower in the background. I hear that like constantly. If you look up, I don't know which way I'm pointing, but whichever, by the eye, if you click on the eye, both of the channels are there. Both the, I forgot the name of it again. My brain is gone. Creator Showcase, right? Okay. The Creator Showcase, say that again. Uh-oh, what'd I do? Did I freeze you? Did I just freeze you? Oh, good Lord, what'd I do? Uh-oh. Oh, you're moving again. Good. I'm like, oh my God, you froze. Creator Content Spotlight. I got it now. I have it written down, see? My brain doesn't always go there. The Creator Content Spotlight and Mike Van Doozy are both up above in the, when you click on the eye, the information up there. Which way? That way. I got it right. Look at that. I point the opposite direction than I think I'm supposed to point. And I have it right. They're both up there. I did that on purpose. That way it's easy to get the link.
Cool. Appreciate it.
No problem. My pleasure. Absolute pleasure. He's also part of the list that's below, guys. He has joined you there, Panic D, and several other people that are here.
Awesome. I'm getting to know everybody.
Yeah, it's you know, I stumbled into it all. I really did. And I got my video in late, you know, and Alejandro had this idea not just to step it up a notch with not just the number of people, but we had to have it in within 24 hours, right? So I'm thinking I just have to get this clip to him, and he's got to do what he's got to do with it, and that's it. So I make my clip, and I get it to him, and it's like 2 hours late because I'm not good with time. And that's when I found out that I was supposed to make a video out of everybody's stuff. And I'm like, what do you mean? I go on Small and I sing and I post directly. I don't understand. Like, they were the most patient. Alejandro is a saint.
Yeah.
That's all I can say, because he was so patient with me, because I had no clue. Thank you so much for sharing it there, sweetie. I had no clue. I really didn't. I didn't know what I was doing. I'd never edited, never done any of that. And that was my, like, boot camp, you know, was that experience. And then the fact that we got the honorable mention, and then we got the Vid Summit tickets. And the kicker is, when Vid Summit came around, I had lost the ability to walk.
Oh.
And it happened like 2 days before Vid Summit. And it's digital, yes, it's online, but I was in so much pain, I couldn't even pay attention. So I recorded it all. But I have no idea where those recordings are. I have no clue where they went, because I was in a fog. They're in somewhere, I just don't know where. And then I had a problem with my laptop, too. And they fixed it. But it should be either in here or in there. I just don't know, and I haven't even had a chance to look. But I recorded the things that I thought I would be interested in. That way I could watch them later. And I'm hoping they're still there, because we didn't get the ability to watch it later. Like, it wasn't part of the tickets that we got.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know it's there somewhere. But I didn't even get a chance to watch it, because I couldn't walk. I was in, it was bad. But I had like a really bad flare, and I wasn't listening to my body. And I have this treatment that I'm on. Are we reconnected? That's the question. Are we back?
I think I'm back on.
Am I?
Well, I can see you. I don't know if everyone else can.
Yep, I'm back on. Okay, good news. Whew. Yeah, it was real fast, thank God. I hate when that happens. I hate that ding. That ding scares me. I always know it's trouble, you know?
Yeah, right.
Trouble with the stream. Ding, ding, ding. And, yeah, so I have to keep it in mind that it's not a cure. And the treatment is so good that it hides. I am my own pain relief, is what it is. It's not a narcotic. I am my own pain relief. And my endorphins have become my pain relief. They multiplied them. They increased them. So that now but it doesn't mean the disease is not there, and doesn't mean that I'm not still in pain. It just means it's covered a lot, not completely, but a lot, you know?
Right.
So my body was trying to give me a sign to slow down. I was using a cane, which I'd never done before. And instead of me slowing down, I used the cane. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should have just slowed down, and I didn't do it. I just kept going. And all of a sudden, I couldn't walk, I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything. I was curled in a ball crying, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm back here again. You know, and I was terrified. And, but I pulled it together to put a video together to tell everybody. I didn't know when I'd be back or if I'd be back, sort of thing. And by the time I was done making that video, I had refused to give up, you know. And I let everybody know what was going on, but I was like, I will be back. And in the meantime, I'm going to do some pop-up streams and talk to you guys. I may not be able to sing right now, but I'm going to get there, you know. And, and it took some time. It was like a month and a half before I could walk again.
Wow.
But I kept going. I sang sitting down, you know. I was like, I am not, nope. This disease is not taking my ability to sing away again. I'm not letting it. And,
that's good.
You know? So now I know when I get those twinges too slow down, don't start using the cane, you know.
Right.
Yes, we do have to listen to our body. That's what Scott was saying, and he's still here, and he said he leveled up. Woohoo! Yes, you did. That's for bragging rights, by the way. But while you're here, you are earning Snarfblat. I do have to collect the Snarfblat from my previous pool boy still and pass it back out to everybody that that's owed to. Nobody's Snarfblat is accurate right now. But the pool boy does drop a link in there somewhere to take the, if you click on that link, it will take you to directions on how to link all your Snarfblat from all of my locations. Like the website. The website's not done yet, but I have my domain. I'm excited. But I have, that was the other bit of news from this week that I forgot to tell everybody. I did get my domain. TimeyLives.com is mine,
Cool.
and there will be a website there soon. Within the next few days, I will make sure that that's up and running. And yes, I will have him do that again. And then he asked the question, Panic D did. Give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to. My brain just stopped on me again.
That's fine.
The website, not up, but will be up. Oh, so when you go to the Discord, which is, by the way, it's called Wild Ones Unite, and it's a place for my intention of it is not for what's the word I'm looking for? Not for self promotion, but it's a place for the wild ones to get together. Wild ones is what I call my subscribers.
Cool.
To get together, to get to know one another better. And excuse me, I've built a calendar that is a Wild Ones Unite calendar. And if you join the Discord and you get me the link to your YouTube Google Calendar. Okay, so make a Google Calendar and put what you have, like what you have going on your channel on your calendar, and then send me the link. I can add it to the Wild Ones Unite calendar. And that way, if you have it, we all know how we are as creators. We're busy as heck. When you want to watch something, when you have time, you spend half the time trying to find who's on or what's going on, you know, because I know I can't remember everybody's schedule. But with the calendar, you can go to the calendar and just look at a glance and see who's on, what's going on, who posted recently, and go and check them out. It's a way to help support each other. And I will be putting that Wild Ones Unite calendar on my website so that the public who are not creators will also see the calendar.
Oh, cool.
You know, so these are my intentions of what the goal of it is: to be a place to support each other, to be a place to inspire each other, and to be a place where if you need some inspiration, whether it be creatively or it be just you're having a bad day, you can go and even just read a little quote in one section or read somebody else's inspirational story and help lighten your mood, you know. So that's the goal of it, though I do allow for everybody to post a link to their channel at like something they've created. One thing they've created every day, they can post something there, you know. It's not a problem. It's just I don't want it to be just that, you know what I mean? There's a selfie section, things like that. Stuff to get to know each other better, you know.
Yeah, well, that's cool. I mean, you're doing, you know, that's basically kind of like what we're doing, you know, on our channel. It's, you know, just different ways that we can all connect and help each other out. And like you said, and then if you have it where it's discoverable by, you know, like muggles or whatever, you know, normal people, you know, that kind of, you know, that helps too. That's what we're not really looking at. You know, we get into all these groups with other creators and give each other advice and look at each other's videos, but it's not going too far beyond that.
Yeah. And the thing is too, as creators, we all know we're busy. So when you have, you know, when you have thousands of subscribers, how do you support your subscribers who are also creators and still have time to create? It's not humanly possible to get to everybody, you know. I know people who just support, that's all they do, because they don't, and they have a channel that they put content out on, but they do it like once a month because they don't want to burden other people with feeling obligated to return the favor, sort of thing. And that's the type of people you really want to be watching your channel, realistically, because it's easier to support them. Though there's so many different ways to support people, though. You know, it's not even just watching content. Watching content is important, but getting the word out about other people, getting to know other people, I think that's really important too. And that's, you know, that's a big focus for me, because I know that with my time limitations and the way my brain works, I just don't have time to get to everybody.
Right. And that's what this, you know, we've got the channel, but we've got it set up on Facebook and Twitter and, you know, and across all the social platforms. but it's starting out like this. But we're also going to have creator help, and I'll make some videos. And then if anybody else wants to make a video, you know, if you've learned something along, you know, your experience, make you a little tiny 10, 15-minute video and put it on there. And then you can say if you want to see more, you know, over to your channel. But I've learned a whole lot. My first 10,000 subscribers, I didn't ask not one person to subscribe.
Wow.
And I didn't put in all my videos, you know, how they tell you at the very beginning, now you've got to say, you know, like, hit the button. And I never said all of that. And all these groups that I've went in, I've never went into a group and say, hey, check out my channel or check out a video.
You just get to know people.
Right. But my channel, I wanted it to grow like organically, and for me to learn from that and learn how people are finding it, and not by, you know, going into a group. So some people, when I first started, they thought I was embarrassed about my channel. And they're like, you know, oh, you know, you should tell people, and, you know, don't be embarrassed about it. And I'm like, I'm not. I just don't want, you know, 100 creators.
You're not looking for a sub for a sub.
Right. And clicking. So I was doing a lot of things and learning. And I also did it with a really cheap camera. It was a $250 camera. And I did a lot of things that were against what all the gurus are telling you to see if I could, you know, still do it if you went hard on giving people value, and that those people are going to come back.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The value factor is much bigger, I think, than if you have a great camera and it just looks good, but there's no value there. How often are people going to return to it is what I would think, you know. Just so you know, I think you saw it, but Pat Anxie was asking, can Mike explain that creator spotlight thing a little bit, and what is the cash value of those points trying to save up for a new piece of ghost hunting equipment? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize what you were asking. The cash value is 0. It is digital currency, sir. And what is used for is for the future giveaway. I have a giveaway planned. It's a big one because I haven't actually had really any giveaways at all. I've never done that sort of thing, you know. But whenever I get 4,000 watch hours, you know, I will be having a giveaway that has I have makeup subscription services, but I don't use things like masks and that sort of thing. And Scott, by the way, said it's about building friendships, and I completely agree. It's why, I don't know if you guys know, I know Mike knows, this Saturday coming up, I know you were being snarky, I'm on to you, Sean. This Saturday coming up on March 9th, there is a get-together in St. Augustine, similar to the one I showed you from Baltimore with those crazy netters. And there's quite a few people that are going to be there, including none other than that guy. He's coming. He's coming. He's going to meet us for lunch. And there's a poll on the invitation right now. So I do need people, including you, because you're going to be eating too, to take a look at the link that I put for TripAdvisor. Because that link has all of the restaurants that I put there in the poll, and all of the event things. Now, I know you're familiar with those, and you're going to forego those. But for everybody else, you can go and check those out. And by doing, my brain just stopped because I did not understand. I don't know what Roku Auto plays. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, sweetie. I'm sorry. But you can go and check every place out a little bit yourself. And once I did reach out. They'll probably get back to me on Monday. I reached out to the Ripley's because I figure we have a group. Why not get a group discount? You know. And I live in the county, and I know if you live in the county, you get a discounted rate. So the question might be, if everybody sends the money to me and I buy the tickets, will everybody get half off the tickets, is one of the questions I'm going to be asking. Because I get half off for living in the county, you know. Yeah. I'm getting blinded. See, I needed a light before, now I don't.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can block the light with the light. What do you think? Think a light can block the sun?
Yeah.
I'll put that over there and block it so I'm not blinded. Maybe. No, it's not working. And I got the right angle, and I will sit here for an hour playing with it, too. Everybody knows that. I did that before. I'm not going to do that again. You know what I will do, though? I'll be smart about it, and I'll move the table this way and move my butt that way. Look at that. Now I'm not blinded anymore. And you guys can see me, which is good news.
Cool. You can move the whole live streaming station wherever you need to.
Right? That might change, though. One of the other things, I don't know if you heard before, duh, you were here. I said it to you. I had requested a chair, you know, for a gift for an anniversary. I also requested a potting, like, table.
Right.
I'm trying to think of the right. You know the verbiage on this one better than I would. Not to plant with, because I kill every plant I touch. You don't want me anywhere near your garden at all, at all. Okay, we'll have him talk about it again. Don't worry, Sean. He's like, about this creator spotlight.
Okay.
Because we haven't been talking about it at all, right, Sean? You have to listen. But it's bigger, so I won't be able to move it as easy, but it's bigger, and I'll have more space on it, and I can connect to everything. I can make that my, like, office space. Because right now what I have is this little... It's a sofa table I'm working off of.
Okay.
Everybody gets to see me moving it around on my Friday stream that I did not have a good day on because I forgot to bring the sound out. I had no sound at all.
Oh.
I started my stream, there was nothing. I was like, ow, okay, hang on. And I ran inside and got the table and ran back outside with it. It was hilarious. All right, so about the Creator Spotlight, would you please tell us about that again?
Okay, and that's one thing. I mean, if you look at it right now, it looks like, you know, we're going to have Todd's doing the interviews, and that's basically like what other podcasts do. So we'll have people on, and we thought to make it a little different was we were going to try and make it interactive, kind of like, you know, when we're with Ksenia and Andrew, where people are interacting at the same time. But we also wanted to get reactions. And we were thinking if we were doing like on Facebook Live, if we build up a little audience, if you put up your video and people could watch it like a premiere and then give their reactions right there and it not be just a bunch of creators, it'd be, you know, we build an audience where they like to come on Tuesday afternoon and see somebody's new video come out and they get to give their honest opinion about it, which might scare some people off, you know, but, you know, I think it's
I think that's cool. I mean, it's scary. It is. It's intimidating. Right. It can be very intimidating, especially, I have to say, when I went over and I saw the talent that is on the Creator Spotlight over there, it's very intimidating. I'm like, oh, wow.
Well, let's just start. You know,
I understand. I'm just saying, right. You know, you go and you're like, wow.
Well, that's what
really
right. I was like I was saying, you know, this has been a long time coming. You know, I've been working, you know, years connecting with people, and there's just fantastic creators, and I didn't want to have not a lot of content. And you know, when people first land on there, I want them to kind of, you know, be excited and see
and blown away, which is exactly what I was.
But I was like, around wow. Too. You know, I don't want to judge everyone's content. You know, if you're out there, you're trying to do it and you're putting up,
got like a premiere.
Right. So we're gonna be putting people on there, but as I get going, I'll start cycling all those playlists.
Yeah.
So when you click back on there next week, it won't be the same person on the top playlist, and there'll be different creators. So you get used to coming into some place, and
that's smart too. That's really.
It's going to be your little TV guide to the, you know, creators, and
I love that. I love the TV guide to the creators. You know.
Yeah, because we really don't have anything like that. We're just at the mercy of whatever YouTube is going to suggest for us.
And YouTube unsubscribes you from people you want to be subscribed to.
Yeah, and it's really tough, and you could sit here and, you know, you could talk for hours about, you know, how YouTube works and the algorithms and things like that. But we thought we'd make that part of like some playlist for creators. And I'm going to start a Facebook group too, instead of just having like on YouTube.
Right.
Because we're not worried about getting views and subscribers on that channel.
Right.
I just have to put up a couple videos and make it look like there's some activity.
Yeah.
You know, like you're trying to put up a video instead of it just being playlist going out somewhere.
Right.
But we're gonna have a Facebook group and things that I've learned that I've done with my channel.
Oh, hang on 1 second. I'm sorry. Zombify, I don't see any glitching there, sweetie. I'm not sure what you were talking about. I do see your comment. I don't see it glitching, though. Oh, you were saying you're glitching out here. Can I see the comment? I saw the comment. Yes, I apologize. And Panic D said, we're working on something like that for paranormal channels. Ask him if he's interested in talking about that with us. And he followed you on Twitter.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Oh, they're not letting you. YouTube is not letting them say the comment about Roku. Okay, I'll check my Twitter messages. You guys talk about the paranormal thingy. Speak to Panic D about that real quick while I check the Twitter messages because they're trying to tell me about Roku. For some reason, they won't let them say. There's probably a word in there that you can't say on the channel.
Yeah, but yeah, if you want to talk, like I said, we'll have Todd is getting set up with some interviews, and the way he's got it kind of set up with the interactive audience and that is going to take a little while. But I'm thinking if I can get somebody else too, that wants to run another show and has it where it's more informal, just kind of like this, just talking with the creator, where it's not like heavily produced, and we can get a lot of those out. If somebody else wants to run another little show and interview, a lot of creators who don't want to put their video in front of a live audience and get an opinion right there.
Gotcha.
If they just want to talk and say, try to tell people what their message is. Mm-hmm. We're gonna work on that too. Right now, it's Todd's a CPA, and he's in the middle of tax season.
Oh, gotcha.
It's kind of hard to get everything, and so he runs his own business. So right now, it's just kind of that crunch time. So there's a lot of things that we're planning, and a lot of people in all these different groups and everything that I'm trying to figure out how different people can help out or participate without it being like a big train wreck, because it could be mass chaos. Like I said,
I got what you're saying.
From all different, from everywhere, and there could be,
there's a lot
people
there right now. I mean,
Right.
when I went on, I was like, where do I start? There's so much, and I know, quite a few of the creators that were there, and
Mhm.
they're definitely like, as far as skill wise, I'm here and they're here, because I do different. I don't do the same thing as they do. You
Right.
know what I mean? I have the ability to take really amazing photographs, but I haven't done that in a while because that was a project that I did when I was bedbound. You know what I mean? That was
Right.
where I did my first project 365. But as far as like filmmaking, that I'm just starting. I'm a baby, and I'm learning my videography slowly because I'm so busy with everything I'm doing. I filled my schedule up. I'm doing something every single day, whether it be here or on Twitch, which, by the way, I have to say this. Twitch really has impressed me, very much so. They are very supportive of their content makers, extremely so. And to get monetized there is so simple. I mean, I've been here busting my butt. I didn't do it for monetization, by the way. It's never that was never my goal here. I'm disabled. I'm not looking to, make $1 million. I'm looking to maybe recoup the cost of the supplies that I've purchased, but that's about it, really. And I may have found a way to do that without even donations coming into play with that. You know what I mean? There's another way that I had been, and I'll talk to you about off of here. But there's another way that I had found that is a way to make residual income, that you put the work in the beginning, but then it just keeps coming and you don't have to do anything else. And it's not like any other program that I've seen personally. And, the cost of it is covered by the program itself. You end up getting that covered and then more, you know what I mean? And so it's where I'm starting out with my website and everything. It's all encompassing for an entrepreneur. But I look at it this way. I go to Twitch, and I've been at Twitch for 3 months. I went there because I love gaming. I've been gaming for 20 years. And I just was like, I'm over on YouTube. I've been there for over a year. I've worked my butt off singing because I love to do it, you know. But I spent 9 months with 22 subscribers. And I was okay with that. You know, I didn't know how to grow my channel. I didn't know. I just kept putting stuff out. And because I was doing a Project 365 where I made a commitment to sing at least 365 songs within a year. And because I always... is what I do. I don't go small. I go big every time. It's like I just can't do something simple. God forbid I make it simple, you know. I have to make it very complex for myself and difficult and challenging because I spent so much time in bed, I think is why. I spent 5 years unable to do anything. And now I'm like, if I can do it, I'm going to do it, you know. And I didn't know how to grow a channel. I didn't know what I was doing. I just sang and I put it out. And I had, and every single one of them was embedded. And they were all embedded. Have a MERMAZING day, Panic D. His weather got bad for him over there and the internet's starting to flake out. I would say hit him up on Twitter and you guys can chat about that.
Yeah, that's on with him later.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, I had family members who watched every single day. I had 3 people in my family watch every single video I put out. Every single day. And it was embedded on Facebook because I made it embedded. So they watched on Facebook. Guess how much watch time I got from that, by the way?
How much?
0.
Really?
You don't get any watch time if it's embedded and they watch it somewhere else unless they come to YouTube, but you get no watch time.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, 9 months. 9 months every single day singing, and I didn't pay attention to it. I didn't care about it. It wasn't why I'm here. You know what I mean? It's still not why I'm here. But when you do all of that and you look back on it and you go, are you kidding me? You know, I spent 9 months with zero watch time. Because if you embed it, they don't count it if it's not watched here.
So they have to click the little button that takes them over to YouTube.
Exactly.
And now watch it. Oh, okay.
Exactly. Because if they watch it on Facebook or they watch it on Twitter or they watch it anywhere else, it doesn't count.
Well, now I feel bad. Like No Small Creator, a lot of people put their little link to their video. And I click it right there, watch it right there.
But you didn't know because they don't. Look, they tell you somewhere in their little convoluted content creator camp that nobody has any time for, apparently. But, you know, how do you know, really? You're busy creating. You're not busy watching. I didn't do it. I'm going to be honest. I never took the creator camp. Never. I think I watched a couple of their videos when I had something specific I was looking for. But other than that, I didn't go there and watch the whole thing, you know. I don't have time for that, you know.
No,
I don't have the energy for that, let's be honest, you know. And so I found that out. I didn't find that out until a couple months ago.
Wow.
And now, and also the other thing is when you allow embedding, a lot of foreign countries people in foreign countries will grab it and they make their own like little YouTube and they grab your video, they embed it and they make money off of it and you never see a dime or watch time from any of it.
Oh yeah. I get videos, I get messages all the time. People are like sending me little links or something like, you know, Mike Van Nuzzi, is this you? Is this you? And you know, but that's why I kind of turned the corner, like I said, instead of making it a business, trying to run it and then worrying about all these different things and getting an altar, was I put the content out there, help people. And I made a video where I told people, rip off my videos if you want. And as long as the information I'm giving you, you're giving to someone else. I have a little digital ebook, only $5, you know, kind of supports the channel. But I told them if you buy that, you can copy it, sell it 1,000 times if you need to, you know, if you need to make money. And you know, all the stuff that I do, you can do it. So
that's great.
When you get over that thing where you're worried about everybody's trying to steal your stuff or take your idea.
And see, I didn't worry about it. It just was like, for me, it was a matter of, are you serious? Like all of these people have literally taken my videos and put them on a website of their own, and people are watching it there. And I'm getting their time and I am only a third of the way through my watch time, 1.5 years in.
Wow.
Because I've allowed embedding for everything. Let me just check the chat real quick. just post the link without the thumbnail. Upload your thumbnail on the posts. I got what you're saying. Instead of just sharing the post, you post the link. And now I do that now. What I did was I took embedding off, because even if you do that, people can still click that link and watch it there, I think, because it will embed it there because you're allowing embedding. You have to take off the little click that says allow embedding, and then it won't be embedded. Anywhere,
well,
anywhere it is embedded, it'll take off also, by the way.
Right, or if you put the link, like if you're in Facebook and you put the link to YouTube, then your post doesn't get shown to hardly anyone.
Right.
When you start,
because Facebook doesn't want to share YouTube stuff.
Right, on all the different platforms. You know, before that, that's how I started a couple of years ago. Was I was in a bunch of Facebook groups, you know, and when I made something that I thought somebody might like, I'm like, hey, you know, I was in a bunch of vegan groups too.
Yeah.
And I was growing food salads, like, hey, if you want to grow your own leafy greens, you know, here's my video, and I would drive traffic back to YouTube,
right,
and post a link. But then I found out sooner or later they started, you know, if you put a link to any other platform from there, they kind of just never show it to anyone.
Yeah.
But so there's a lot of obstacles you have to overcome and everything.
Scott was saying, so if you watch it on YouTube or an email or any other platform, it won't count for watch time. That is correct. And as far as, hey, Jackie says they're busy editing, but still here. How is everyone? We're doing good.
Cool.
And Scott said, where do you find the embedded thing? When you edit it, when you go in to edit your video, it's on the second page. Like the first page has everything there. I don't think it's on the first page. I think it's on the second page. Like they click the tab across the top, the third one over. That's where you'll find the embedded little thingy, I believe. Let me just double check, make sure I'm giving you proper directions. Matter of fact, I couldn't even pull it up and show you. Why not do that? Did you see my emoticons? My emotes? Mike?
Where's that?
Oh, I'll pull them up. Hang on, I'll pull them up again and show you, because I just had them up before. I just got them I haven't even submitted them yet to Twitch. I have to do that still. There's my sub emotes for Twitch, because I just got monetized there. Like I was saying, 3 months there, I'm monetized. Here, a year and a half, and I'm only a third of the way through my watch time, because the watch time, none of the watch time counted, because everybody was watching everywhere else, because I allowed it to be embedded, you know, and I didn't know. They either allow you to get more exposure by embedding it, or they allow you to get watch time. They don't allow you to get both. There's so many obstacles that YouTube places in creators' way that's what disturbs me. You know what I mean? They're putting these obstacles in our way. They don't have to be there, but they are.
Well, here's the good thing for creators is that everybody sees what YouTube's doing, and that they kind of have a monopoly, like on the creators that get really big and make money and bring in advertisers. That all of the other platforms, they're not just watching; they're trying to figure out ways to compete with them.
Oh yeah, and the thing,
and there's not, you know, they won't, like IGTV. You know, was supposed to be like the YouTube killer, you know, where it was going to help creators and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, that kind of fell flat, but they didn't quit, because I'm in a program with Facebook right now.
Yeah.
Launchpad, and I'm getting monetized on Facebook. Nice. So I can put my videos right over there, and they count, it's a little different. They count like 3 seconds as a view.
Yeah.
But some of the videos I put up, I've got like 600,000 views.
Wow.
And then they count 10-second views and so on, you know, wherever they can run ads.
Right.
But they're testing it right now, and I'm actually in a program where you're getting bonuses for putting up videos.
Okay.
And it lasts for 6 months.
Wow.
You know, when that's over, I still get to stay monetized, where you're back to, you know, like YouTube, where you start off and you're making 10, 20 a month. But in the meantime, in the first 6 months, they're taking my videos and running them as sponsored ads and putting them in front of people. To test if people will click on it or watch it or engage.
Gotcha.
So they're testing a lot of things right now. So they want to compete with YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
But people don't really, you know that they're actively doing, you know, stuff like that. And once they get it figured out, you know, they're going to, you know, that there's a big chunk of YouTube creators that are disgruntled with stuff that will, you know, go other places, or like Twitch. And
absolutely. And the thing is, too, it's a mindset. That's my thing. Like, I have you know Michael Fire, obviously. Okay, so Michael has been available to be monetized for over 6 months, and they have not monetized him.
Really?
He has double the watch time. He has double everything. You know, he had everything there, and they have not monetized him yet, nor have they communicated with him at all. And I'm like, Michael, go to Twitch. And he's like, Twitch is for gaming. I'm like, no, Twitch is not just for gaming. What happens is people think Twitch is for gaming, so Twitch is for gaming. You know what I'm saying? If you change your mindset, and I've been last Sunday, I brought it up with everybody in the chat. I said, if I start doing my live streams over on Twitch and I keep my music here, will you guys come see me on Twitch? The majority of people that were here said yes. And I'm monetized there, and I'm not here. And it's not about the money, because it's not like I'm going to make like hands over fist money. It's about, for me, it's about they're not getting in my way. They're helping me. They give me tools that are built in. You know what I mean? That I don't have to fight for. I don't have to try and figure out. I have to pay for. They're built right into the system to help the creators. Unlike here, where everything's a struggle, everything's a fight, and I get frustrated. Everybody does. They get disheartened, you know. And it's not that I want to leave YouTube, because I love the community. That's why. It's everybody here is why I would not leave here. You know what I mean? And I've worked hard to get here, so I'm not going anywhere. So only 19% isn't bad. I worked hard to get here, but like, so I'm not going anywhere. But at the same time, it's frustrating as heck when you. How many people got to 1,250 subscribers and stayed there for 4 months? Did you find that problem when you were at 1,250?
No. What I had done was my goal was I was like when I had 35 subscribers, my first couple of months. Somebody asked me to be a mod in a Facebook group. I actually told them, I said, well, I would, but I got 35 people who are waiting on my next video. You know, and back then it took a while to make a video and edit it. And I said that I feel obligated to them because, you know, I didn't know about all of this other stuff that goes on when you grow. And and those 35 people seemed like, you know, 35 people that I was, you know, like a group of people in a room. And when I started to grow a little bit, my goal was to have 3 subscribers a day, because I figured that was 100 a month, you know, 1,000 a year. And right now I'm doing averaging about 40 or 50 a day. And it's basically running on its own, because I've worked kind of keeping everything together as far as the niche goes. And I've done a lot of things where it looks a little funny to people, like with my thumbnails or my content or what I'm doing. But I've done things, everything's been with a purpose. Everything's methodical, and it might look a little funny, but I went and looked at all the other hydroponic growers, and I looked at all their videos. And I looked and said, how am I going to be different? Because they all look the same. You know, I was learning about hydroponics before I even made a YouTube video. And I was sitting there just watching. I was like feeling like I was in a lecture for 3 or 4 hours trying to learn something and wanting to, you know, stab my eyes out.
Oh, no.
So I said, I'm going to do something that's going to be different and be a little entertaining. It might not be what people expect, but the people that find you and like you are going to keep watching you and not everyone else. And so I've done a lot of things that are different, and that's what part of this Creator Spotlight show is. I want to take those things and show people how to do that, because as I started to grow, it's always been, you know, you always have your little hiccups and that. But it's been methodical, and everything I do is for a reason, and I want to share that with everyone.
You've been here for 2 years. I've been here for a year and a half. You clearly have done something right with how you've grown, and you know, when I started, I wasn't looking to grow. Like I said, I was looking to share my singing, and whoever wanted to hear it, great. You know what I mean? And when I got to the point, somebody on Instagram, of course, introduced me to the sub for sub scene, you know. That was a nightmare and a half, and I learned the hard way, as I do with most things. And the minute I learned the hard way, I made a video about it. You know what I mean? And then I found a community, and then it turned out it wasn't what I thought it was. And so I left that community, and I stumbled into Michael. And stumbling into Michael was the best thing that could have happened to me, because I had given up on that social aspect. I was like, forget this. People are just like, you know, they're definitely not who they appear to be. If that person was like that, how many others are out there like that? I just can't put myself through that. It's not.
Well, see, that's what this is going to. This is going to be about. Is not, you know, it's getting people together like that to learn. The people that get frustrated with all the ins and outs.
Oh yeah.
And all the hurdles you have to go over. Is that millions of us shouldn't have to go through it and learn them on our own. You know, we can share, you know, what's been going on and maybe, you know, help each other grow.
Yeah, absolutely. And I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm not going anywhere, but there's some frustration there. So if I take a stream or two that I do here and I put it over there, and it's not as frustrating, and it helps me grow over there, which I just started growing over there, you know, maybe I can get to the partner level before I know it. You know what I mean? All you need to do is have 75 people in your chat room on a regular basis over there, which is easier than here to get 75, because you have a lot of lurkers that come and they watch and they don't say a thing, you know, but they're there. And I just needed to have a certain amount of like days that I streamed within a certain period of time. I needed to have 3 people was my average for a month in my chat, and one other thing I needed, I can't remember what it was now, but that's it. Cool. And you get monetized, you know what I mean? And it's not like you're not a partner yet, but you're still at a level where people can subscribe to you, where you can do your Twitch emotes and all of that. And there's more things they offer that are built right in, like, that are Streamlabs like, that are built into it, so you don't even have to use Streamlabs if you don't want to, you know, because a lot of people play off their platforms. So this way they have things like that for their streams. Let me go over what the chat's saying, and then I'm going to show you in case anybody else doesn't know, because Scott found the embedded box. But just so you know, you'll have to do that on every video. You can set it as your default when you set your default up, but you still have to make sure it's still unchecked, because I set it as my default to not be on, and it still keeps going on. It's like like I said, it's like they're working against you, you know? Yeah. Scott said he unclicked it. JB says, yo, we wouldn't let you swim away, Timey, is what Mel said. And JB said, nice looking cigarette. JB's had a few to drink, but JB's being a good boy today, so I'm very proud of him. Awesome. So I'm gonna pull this up. It's right above your head, so you have to look at the, you know, on the stream to see it, because you won't see it here. Okay. And where you go, I'm sure you already know where to go, but where you go is you go into your edit to edit your last whatever it is video, you know. Mine is the song, so I hit edit, and then you scroll down. Come on, behave. And you hit advanced settings. Eventually it'll get there. I'm so used to it moving so fast that when I'm streaming and have a guest on, it slows down a little bit, and I'm like, my patience level is no longer what it used to be with it because of that, you know. I'm like, normally I click and it just does it. I turned this computer on. I rebooted it in the beginning of the stream. And it wasn't the reboot that took me so long. It was me forgetting to open certain screens. All right, let's see. Where is it? Oh, distribution options. It's down here by distribution options. There you go. Allow embedding. Yeah. Yeah, unclick that, and it's not allowed to be embedded. I did allow embedding on this stream today, because I think what you have to say is very important, and I want to make sure the message gets out there, so I did allow it for this stream. I'll probably change that at some point, but at least for the first 24 hours, I am allowing it for this stream. Okay, cool. I thought it's important enough that I wanted to make sure that when people share it, people can automatically start to watch it if they want to. You know. Oh, cool. Appreciate it. No, I appreciate it. Please. Yeah, we can talk more. You know, St. Augustine. You know, little group of people, if they want to talk about it at all, and it did pop. And you know, and we can always come back on and talk again later. Oh, of course. I was trying to find. Oh, there they did show up. There's the sub emotes. Can you see them? I love them. I love them. This one is the hype emote. It is it's a mermaid doing a cannonball.
Okay.
This one is the spazzy hands emote. It's like a doe, you know,
Yeah.
because I have spazzy hands, and often when I'm playing, they do what they want. And I usually don't react with anger. It's been happening so long, but every once in a while I do. But that's not my main reaction. My main reaction is usually, oh my God, can you believe my hands just did that to me? You know, so that's what that one
Right.
is. And then the last one is me giving love.
Cool.
Those are the emotes that I got for the stream, and I just have to get them over to Twitch now. And then my subscribers over there will have emotes. What am I doing? I'm opening more instead of closing things. I'm trying to close stuff.
Yeah, see if it makes it easier for you to, you know, stream over there and build an audience and get monetized. You know, like I said, all these platforms are trying to help. Like, people were making fun of Musically.
Yeah.
And it was just kids lip syncing and that.
Oh, yeah. It's cute.
And now that TikTok's bought them, but I told them that I know some kids down in Ocala
Yeah.
that got a following on Musically, you know, doing that stuff. But then when they live stream, they get little tips too. And they're only a penny. You know, you buy them, and then when they're tipping us like 5 cents, 10 cents and that.
It's bits.
But these kids, I was sitting there for a 30-minute stream where they were just getting on and acting up with their friends.
Yeah.
They were tipping them probably with their parents' credit card.
Yeah.
And they would make $200 to $300 in a half-hour period.
Wow.
And then all of those hundreds of thousands of fans that they have there, they said, hey, follow us on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
They migrated them there, and they get brand deals for clothing.
Yep.
On Instagram, they have their aunt running it. They charge a minimum of $1,000 for one post. And it's not a video post, it's them taking a picture.
That's crazy.
There's all kinds of stuff that you can do, and like I said, and you know, people just don't, you know, and everyone that I know was, you know, I'd say something about Musically, I'd post a little video from there, and they'd all be like, oh, that's kids, or, you know, I can't stand it, it's cringy. And I'm like, well, whatever you think, but there's people making thousands of dollars over there. There's kids 14 and 15 years old making thousands of dollars.
That's crazy. You know, it can't, it's there. You never know. I look at it this way. For me, okay, I had my epiphany on January 1st. I was Timey TWG7 before January 1st. January 1st, I changed my name to Timey Lives, and I did it because. And when I told this story, I didn't make it as succinct as I'm about to make it. And I didn't make it as succinct because it was supposed to be a 12-hour stream. It ended up being a 13-hour stream. And I thought I had to stretch for time. So I told the whole story instead, like with more detail. But also because I'm trying to raise awareness. Part of what, for me, that's become very important, even in the beginning, was raising awareness about fibromyalgia, raising awareness about breast cancer, and raising awareness about how self-love can help prevent domestic violence, on both sides, people abusing and being abused. Because if you love yourself, you're not abusing anybody else, and if you love yourself, you're not allowing anybody to abuse you. Doesn't mean they're not going to try, but doesn't mean you're going to stay for it either, you know? And those are very important subjects for me. And what happened was, I had this realization that had I not realized right away that I had breast cancer and been proactive, and literally when my doctor was not doing what she should have been doing, she wanted to leave something there when they were doing lumpectomy. It didn't make sense. It was like, why would you leave that if you're taking that and that out? Why leave it? You know, and it was because she didn't have the skills. Let's just put it that way. Any doctor that tells you that they don't ever do a diagnostic test, that word ever thrown into that sentence means that you are a horrible doctor. Because a diagnostic test is simple. It's a simple test. And the reason why she said she didn't do it was because they're always going to find something and you're always going to have to check it out. Really? Always, huh? I don't buy that, you know. She told me that she wished I had not, because I went to Sloan Kettering when I found out. I was like, nah, I'm not even playing. You want me to go an expert? I'm going to Sloan Kettering, because I lived in Jersey at the time. And that doctor sent me for an MRI, a breast MRI. And that was the test that she said she would never perform. And I'm like, okay. I need a different doctor, obviously. So I found a different doctor, and they saved my life, all said and done.
Awesome.
When they did the final biopsy, there was multiple things going on, and one of those things it was precancerous, but it follows a specific path at all times, every single time. And based on what they saw, it was just about to turn cancerous, and the minute it turns cancerous, there is no cure.
Wow.
I would have died in 2018, and I'm alive today. So I want to raise awareness about these things to help other people be alive in 5 years, for their families, for their loved ones, for their friends, because they never know what their future might hold. I had no idea. 2 years ago, I would have laughed at you if you would have told me that this would be my life right now. I would have laughed at you. I never would have believed it. I had dreams as a child to be an actress. Oh, that's the last thing I wanted to show you guys, because I forgot I didn't do it before, and I wanted to wait till you were here. I don't know if you know that I have an acting gig now. I'm an actress.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
Because of this YouTube channel, a director found me and asked me to join their show. And I did. I have a recurring role, and every few months I come on, and I am an eccentric guidance counselor for an art school. And I have a clip from my latest one, which was this past week. It was their 5-year anniversary show. They've been on the air for 5 years. I'm like so humbled to be a part of this show. And I wanted to share a little bit of that, if you don't mind.
No, fine. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so like that was a dream of mine in elementary school, and then I grew up, you know, I had kids, and I was gonna sing karaoke and share with my friends, but I was never gonna share my voice with anybody else. I was never gonna be an actress. I got sick and couldn't do anything. And look at me today.
Yeah.
You know? So I want people to know, you don't give up on your dreams, because you never know. If I can follow my dreams, you surely can follow yours. Get out there and make them amazing. You know, that's why I say that, because I truly, truly believe it. And I think that, you know, it's really important. These subjects are very important. And what I discovered on New Year's Day, this was my point, was that people don't stick around. It makes them uncomfortable. They don't want to be here. They want to go. So, but they stick around for the funny. So I started making little ads. I did a breast cancer ad. And I'm going to do a fiber ad. That one I need more thought on, because I'm not sure how to do it. But, you know, I'm trying to do little funny ads to raise awareness. And I play them during my streams, and I put them in my little videos sometimes, you know. And that's how I'm going to do it for now. But I'm also going to do something more on the website. I'm not sure exactly what, but I think I can go more serious there in certain areas, because if you go there and you already know you're going there for that reason, not for the music, not for the entertainment, people will have the conversation easier, if that's why they're there for. You know what I mean? If you're going to hear me sing, you're not coming to talk about breast cancer. So me throwing that out at people makes people uncomfortable. But if you're coming because you know that I'm a breast cancer survivor, and maybe you have a scare and you just need some support, I'd like to be there for people, you know? It's something that it calls to me, you know what I mean? And I want to make sure that I don't lose sight of that. So that is part of the mission that, you know, that I have now. And that's why I'm Timey Lives, because I'm alive.
Yeah, and that's cool. That's an awesome story.
Thank you. And
that's, you know, that's if people, you know, make stuff like on the channel, the YouTube channel, I have a playlist that says the best of me.
Yes.
I'm just trying to find people's best video and put them in there.
Yes.
But if people would shoot a video like that explaining who you are and why you create and what you want to share with people, you know, that would be cool, you know, that they could give that to me, or they can put it on their channel and I can just link it in there and have a playlist of people just saying, you know, this is me and this is what I do and why I do it. I mean, that's that's one of the things that I'm working towards, is people creating content where they use my channel as advertising for their channel. and for free. You know, someplace else to put your face out to say, hey, this is me, and this is what I do.
It's
You know,
why
check me out.
I gotcha.
Right.
I like that.
You know, because you're like you said, we all have like a message or something we feel passionate about, and it's, you know, like the video I'm going to drop tonight or tomorrow. You know, that's what I'm saying is that the internet is like the best tool we have for connecting with other people, and it's the best thing in history, like forever. And for us to just use it for bad things, or, you know, it's not bad to make money. You got to make money, and you got to, and it's good even if you make a lot of money. You know, I'm not looking down on anything, but some of us have been trying to want to help other people, and you never could before. But now we have a way to do it on scale. You know, when somebody on the other side of the world says, thank you, you've helped me, you know, that's powerful stuff.
That's very powerful.
Right. And then, you know, and I'm older, you know, it's like I said, there's a bunch of 20-year-olds out there running around and blogging and doing these things, and they have time. But, you know, I've done a lot of stuff, and that's why I have time to do all of this, is that, you know, I could really work really hard and try to make, you know, millions of dollars before I die.
Right.
But when I'm sitting on my front porch, you know, at 88 or something and looking out and rocking, and, you know, what am I going to remember? And, you know, and some of these stories will stick with you that, you know, are priceless, you know. So you've already won. You know, when this is happening, that makes you so much freer to, that if you do work and make money or do the other things, that's like icing on the cake. Exactly. But the thing that you went out, you know, you've already won what you've done, and everything else that you do is just adding on to it.
Oh yeah, I agree 100%. All right, let's watch the Arctic show. Now we're gonna switch gears suddenly, because this can be very silly. I'm gonna sort of skip through it, because parts of it, because I'm not gonna show the whole thing. If you guys want to watch it, I'm gonna link it at the end once this finishes processing. I'll put it as an end screen, the link to it, because not everything fits up there. You know, the last song that I sang didn't fit up there either. I'll put that on the end too, in case anybody's looking for it, because I know I have a few songs up there. They only give you 5 spots though, you know.
Let me see if I can listen.
Let's transition over. It's not transitioning. Why are you not transitioning? Here, I'll just say forget transition then. Be that way. There we go. I transitioned it. Alright. Now, that's right, because you can't hear from there. I keep forgetting, because, like, I can't hear it either, can I?
Yeah, it's a little bit of, like, a lag, but I'm going to try and listen a little bit on here.
Hello, party people, and welcome to Arctic's annual Wine Glass Party. I'm Mark Joint, and I'll be hosting tonight's event, which happens to be the 5th one celebrated at this fine art established school. The annual Wine Glass Party happened when Bradley Berkowitz was in office, and now with Jennifer Klotz as student body president, she has enforced that we have a night which is, well, fine as wine. So tonight we'll be presented with wine from all over the world, where students and faculty can desire and critique the fine wine of the world. So if you're on Arctic campus this evening, you're invited to the 5th annual Wine Glass Party. So, come on over tonight and drink up, because the party's happening very soon.
This beginning scene has all of the cast members from the entire 5 years.
Where is the entrance to our story?
The main cast members.
Where's the paint to our personality? Life's a work of art, so take the pencils apart. You were your only masterpiece. With all the colors combined, you're a true work of art. You're your only masterpiece.
We've had a lot of people here. Now this is Principal Willie, okay? I'm gonna, just so you have an example of what he's like, this is what Principal Willie's like.
Good morning.
So, bad morning to you. Anyways, this is that you catch on that I do that on purpose. For these announcements, my son, Kyle Willie, is stuck in traffic. Because, well, traffic is traffic, but my son sucks at time management. So when I die of a heart attack, he will be there to witness that, because he took too long to call 911. Another announcement is another absence because of time management. Jennifer Klotz will not be able to do Shade and Tea because she has to work tonight at her useless retro phone job. Again, if I die and Klotz is in the room, you will know why. And finally, we are, I guess, proud to announce that tonight is the 5th annual wine glass party, which is thanks to absent Student Council President Jennifer Klotz. So get some wine, get some crackers, and get away from me if you can. This has been the boring, you know what I mean.
That's the principal, okay, of the school. And then they're having a wine party in a coffee shop, and the main cast members here are having too much drink. Okay.
Red. Are you colorblind?
She has to color wine.
No, what I meant... Okay, never mind. Red it is.
Can you believe we're having wine in a coffee shop? Wouldn't it be called a wine shop?
Why are you yelling?
Why are you not?
Okay, someone has had a little too much red wine.
And someone hasn't had enough. Now, let's get up and dance with our wine in a coffee shop. It's just so funny.
So at this point, they move forward, okay? Now, they get to a point where, oh, this is hysterical. You just got to see what he did here, because he improv this. And then I'm going to get to show my part real fast.
With the Arctic's annual wine glass party. Security, yes please. Yep, that one.
He decided to make a banana a microphone.
Well, we're back to the Arctic's annual wine glass party live. We did have some technical difficulties before the break.
Okay, attention everyone, attention. Shut your mouth and heads up. So Klotz is not able to do Shade and Tea tonight on Arctic News. So does anyone in this audience of people have any good Shade and Tea messages to share? Anything delicious?
Oh my God, Selena McKay from The Selena McKay Show. Girl, you are it. I love your show.
Hello, dear friend.
How about someone who isn't young?
Oh my God. Orange Blob. Orange Blob. Who is better knobs and on the Selena McKay Show? Get
Okay, is there someone who isn't an orange blob?
I'm here. And I'm not orange. I'm not a blob.
Okay, well, Miss Violetta Goldberg, do you got any Shade and Tea?
Well, I could definitely try. And I have an idea that could possibly brighten it up a little bit.
Okay, floor is all yours. It's time for Shade and Tea with Violetta Goldberg.
Thou shalt not throw shade if thou shalt not handle fire. If you drink white wine, you are pure. If you drink red wine, you're bloody pure. But if you drink grape juice, you wish you had a soul. Oh, you know you do wish you had a soul. You know, sometimes you have to work 8 hours at a job you hate. I have to work 8 hours at a job I tolerate. And that's the tea.
Hello, welcome to tech support. supports phone center to help you with your cell phone and Samsung 2000s type of technology.
Klotz, I am exasperated.
She's freaking hysterical in that role, though. She makes a perfect telemarketer. And then, let me see. I just want to get the very last part down here. Oh, here we go.
This is your host, Mark Joint, signing off.
I don't know why I find that so hysterical, but I do. So, that is the Arctic Show's 5-year wine party episode. Miss Violet Goldberg. She has much thicker glasses than I do. And Shannon has arrived. Welcome to the pool, honey. I don't know how far behind we are, like as far as how long the delay is.
There we go. I'm going to turn down the sound so you don't get any feedback here.
Did you catch up?
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Okay,
that was funny.
That means they are too.
Very nice.
Well, thank you. Oh my god, I keep pushing this thing. I keep making it like full size. I'm just trying to make it so I can see the chat, and it keeps going full size on me. I always try to throw a little Timey into it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Did you like the dog sneaking in the background there? He wanted his cameo too. I'm like, oh good lord. I told him, I said, if you want, you can like zoom in on me, or so the dog doesn't show up, or use your movie magic and take the dog out if you want. He left him right in there. I was like, okay. It's fun. It's and like I said, I'm honored. That part they gave me, the shade and tea, that is for the main character. She does that every episode. I don't know if they've ever had anybody else do it before, and I've never seen anyone else do it before. So when I read that that's the part they wanted me to do, I was like, oh my god, okay, I can do this.
Nice. And that's what you've been wanting to do for a while, right?
I hadn't even thought about it again. You know, I was in every play I could ever be in elementary school, every musical. You know, I love musicals. I love singing musicals. I love singing jazz. Jazz is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
You know, and it just hits me where in the feels, you know.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know. I don't even know how to describe. I love jazz. Let's just say that. You know, I put it out there and I've said it again. I do. I love singing jazz songs. I love when Postmodern Jukebox is like my heroes at this point. The fact that they take songs and they convert them, and I've sung quite a few of their versions of songs. It was so hard to do. What is it? I Will Survive.
Oh, nice.
Because you know it. Everybody knows that song, right?
Right.
When you sing it different, it's so hard to not slip back into the way you know it, because it's become second nature. You know, it's ingrained.
Right.
You know, and to sing it a different way it was over and over repetitive. You know, until I got it. And it was a while ago that I sang it too, so I'm probably gonna have to sing it again soon, because as time goes on, you improve. You know, so I do repeat other songs, and then I usually will link the song that I sang the first time in the end, so you can see the difference, because there's definitely a difference in some of them. Oh my lord, when I look back at how I sounded when I first started, I was like, oh my god, I put that out on YouTube, you know. But I hadn't sung in so long, and it didn't matter. It was just filled with joy, you know.
Yeah.
And on top of it, I had throat surgery during that 5 years. So my voice is different than it was. And I didn't know what my range was. I didn't know anything. And as it turns out, I have a bigger range than I ever had before now.
Oh, nice.
I'm still learning how to get certain, you know, where my limits are and how to get to there sometimes, you know. Usually here is where it's harder because I was always in alto. I don't even know what I am anymore, you know. Designified said they unclicked all their boxes. Can it be done by default so we don't have to do it for every video in the future? It can be set for default, but double check it. You can go into your default settings for your channel in the Creator Studio, and you can set it for default to not have that clicked. But double check it because sometimes it gets checked anyway. That's what I found, at least. Though I also find they keep unsubscribing me from people like Stacey Morgan and Michael Fire. And you know I'm there every morning. You know? It just feels to me like you got some nerve unsubscribing me to people, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, and I had spoken, you know, okay. When you think of who they unsubscribe people from, okay, what have you heard is who they do it? Like, under what circumstances will they unsubscribe somebody from somebody else?
I don't know. I was thinking that it'd be someone that you sub to that, you know, you don't watch their content. You know, if they're putting out videos and you're never clicking on them, you know.
That's what everybody thinks.
Right.
Okay. I had reached out to YouTube at one point because I couldn't see, you know, that area that says subscribers on your channel, like in the Creator Studio. I could not see any of my subscribers for 4 months.
Wow.
And I had reached out to them and said, look, this is a problem. They're like, no, you can't, you know, we don't control who subscribes. I'm like, that's not what I'm telling you. I'm telling you I have gotten 100 subscribers and I can't see any of them at all. Because you have, I can't, and I finally had to do like a screenshot of it. And they're like, oh, yeah, there was a glitch. Yeah, I know. So they finally fixed it. And while I was talking to them, you can't watch what you're being notified for. I don't understand what that means. Refresh that statement, please, so I can follow you, because it could be my brain. Please reword that so I may try to explain in a different way for me. So at that point, I said, who do you unsubscribe people from? You know, like, because I keep getting, I subscribe to people and I keep getting unsubscribed to them. And they're like, oh, no, we don't do that. I'm like, yes, you do. So who is it? Like, what circumstances are you unsubscribing somebody from? Because I'd like to know. And their response to me was this. Number one, if it's a second account. So if you have 2 accounts and you've subscribed to the same person, they will unsubscribe you from that person. That makes sense. Okay? So if your account is, like, if it's a bot, they'll unsubscribe a bot. Okay? The other circumstance is, they said if it's a dead account, they said spam, which is what they were saying with the bot, okay? Or if it's a dead account. And I'm like, what do you mean by a dead account? Does that mean somebody that's not watching you actively? I said, no. No. What that means is, according to YouTube, what that means is somebody who is not, they are not active on YouTube. So if I stopped posting and I stopped watching, then they would unsubscribe me to people. That's what they meant by a dead account. Not an account that I haven't had a chance to get over there because I'm active doing other things. No. They literally told me a dead account is somebody who is not active on YouTube at all. And I'm like, can you explain to me why you keep unsubscribing me from people then? They're like, we're not doing that. I'm like, yes, you are. I have proof of it. I can tell you right now there's 5 people you just unsubscribed me from. Stacy and I make a joke of it. We're like, YouTube stole you again. I got you back. I'm like, I know. I got you back too. You know, like, it's crazy. But that's what their description, they said themselves, that's what it is. And you know how everybody thinks a thumbs up or thumbs down won't stick unless you watch a certain amount of time? Mm-hmm. Well, recently, I know you don't see my thumbs up and thumbs down on my videos right now because I'm a part of a creator protest. Right. And the protest is because people are using it to bully other people. And it's the only platform that it's anonymous. No place else is it anonymous. So either make it so it's not anonymous or make some other way that they can't. And it's not about stopping bullying, because people are always they're gonna find a way to bully. Like, I had a conversation with Gator, and Gator and I are really good at having, debates about things that we may not agree on.
Right.
But he said, it doesn't matter that people are going to find ways to bully. I'm like, yes, they are. But a platform has a responsibility, if it's within their control, to do their best to minimize it. And by making it anonymous, they're encouraging these people. They're allowing them to do this, And I haven't had it personally happen to me, which is fantastic. I'm very glad for that, but that doesn't mean it's not happening to other people. I have a thumbs down fairy who shows up every day and gives me a thumbs down. That's a personal issue. That's not about my content. You know what I mean? And I was sitting there thinking, my God, it got a little creepy, because I'm like, you're watching my content just so you could thumbs down every single day? That's odd to me, Yeah.
So
their solution, because I guess it got attention of YouTube, because recently they put out a video about it, and they said that one of the things they're considering doing as a solution to stop this from happening is making it that you have to watch a certain amount of time before a thumbs up or thumbs down will stick. So that's not true. It's just a rumor.
Yeah.
It's like, good Lord. These are how we find these things out. You know what I mean? Because there's so many rumors out there about, nobody knows.
If we're going to have to deal with this problem, we're going to make sure people get some watch time in.
Right? I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy, but it is what it is. And overall, I would not, it's one of those love-hate relationships you have,
Yeah.
If I hadn't found the community, I would be gone already, and not because of, if I hadn't found the community, I wouldn't have the possibility to possibly raise awareness of the things I want to raise awareness about, so that I would find somewhere else, But,
exactly.
If I hadn't found the community and figured out that we as individuals, just like offline, have the absolute right to decide who we follow, who we don't, who we can build our community the way we want to, that's super important to me. And it's a lesson that was hard learned in real life, you know what I mean, offline, but it's the same way online. And I get frustrated because I know there are people that they try to take advantage of. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Mike Van Doozy. He is also the creator of a channel called Creator Content Spotlight. And he is the newest member who is added to our list of creators that are kind, caring, and compassionate, that can help you to grow your channel and grow your community. And his links are up above there, Shannon.
I think I'm subbed to Shannon on the Creator Spotlight show.
I have no doubt.
Yeah, when I'm on like I said, I know a lot of these people from when we're hanging out at Pusa Studios. Yeah. Has she been over there?
Yeah, she's over there.
Okay. Yeah, I recognize all these names. I'm checking out people's videos and that. Like I said, there's so many creators out there, and I'm trying to connect so many different people that if you do try to watch all of their content, you're just in front of the TV all day or the phone, and
Shannon.
The algorithm is trying to push longer content and keeping people on it longer. Now people are making 30-minute videos, 40-minute videos, and if you add them all up, there's not enough minutes in the day. No. But so you try to get to who you can, and everybody's there. When daily vlogging started, I'm like, oh, wow, now there's no way you're going to keep up with everyone.
And the live streaming is a lot too, because it started out with just a few people doing it, but because of the watch time and because of how much watch time you get versus a video with a live stream, everybody's live streaming now,
Right.
You didn't see it. What do you mean you didn't see it? It's up in the eye. Look for the eye. The eye over there. It's there. I know it is because Panic D found it.
Yeah, 10 minutes seems to be pretty good. If you can keep people on for 10 minutes, you're doing awesome. That's what my watch time's still like around 4 minutes, and I put out about between 5 and 10 minute video.
It depends on the song with me a lot of times, you know. And,
Oh, that's right, 'cause you're singing in that too.
And the live streams, and I sing everything, and I take requests, and I do birthday requests too. I will ask people, "It's your birthday? What do you want me to sing?" You know. And I actually have a section in the Discord where people can put their birth date and what song they want within a month of their birthday, because I'm trying to get planned better, you know.
Right.
Because I post music Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, you know. So it may not hit on your birthday, but it'll be right near your birthday. And it makes it, if I can plan better, my intention is to sing my 3 songs on Monday and have them available to post, and then I can focus on other things, like the website and things like that, you know?
Right.
And I'm working on things like my merchandise that I'm working on is merchandise that's focused towards the, it's focused towards rising above your limitations, things like that, you know what I mean? That's where I'm focusing my merchandise more at. I have the Timey's pool party, yes, but that's not the ones that I'm investing in. You know what I mean? I'm not those I did in the beginning, they're simple, they're done, they're over with. Those are not what I'm investing my time and everything in. I'm excited to invest my time in the you know, find a way and rise above, because I think it's important. If you can find a way to despite your challenges, despite your disabilities, despite any limitations you have, to follow your dreams. That's why I call them wild ones. Yeah.
That's cool.
Let's see. I'm trying to see what they were saying. They said, Scott said, or have the like buttons only show up to choose after a few minutes have passed. Exactly, but they don't do that. You know, right now it's whoever wants whenever, you know. 10 minutes is sweet spot. I only use 120 hours a week on YouTube. You hear her?
Only
Cray,
you.
cray. I love her dearly. She cray cray. She watches 120 hours every week on YouTube.
Wow.
Scott says mine is about 3 minutes. Videos average 5 to 8. Okay. And
Yeah, I do watch a lot. I don't see. I'm older. Like I said, there's a lot of young kids getting into this.
Yeah.
I cut off cable a couple years ago. Y'all, probably everybody that's in all of this stuff has watched Gary Vee and things like that.
He's
but
one
I
of the
started.
ones I recorded from Vid Summit.
Did you? Oh, cool.
Yeah. If I can find it.
Hey, I was gonna say it's hidden somewhere, lost somewhere. Yeah. If you could share that. But you know, I did all of that where it's, you know, I don't watch any TV. I watched one movie in like 2 years because my wife asked me to sit down and watch it with her. And it's not, and it's not that I'm doing it because I think that if I do it, that this is going to succeed. It's because when I put the work into this kind of stuff and I see the incremental successes and stories and that stuff to me is more exciting than watching a sitcom on TV.
I agree.
And I'm really getting into it. And then this is, to me, you know, I don't need to go out and go out Friday night or go to a football game. And, you know, I've done all of that stuff. And then and if people need to do that, they need to do that. That's escapism and that. But to me, the work that I'm putting in, I really do enjoy it.
Yes.
And you know, and I probably watch it. I didn't look at my hours and that too, but I'll have YouTube running in the background too when I'm editing and listening.
Hand me what you have in your mouth and in your hand. Just hand it to me. Just hand me that. I'll give it back. I promise. I don't want it. You know that. This is what he's doing right now.
Nice.
That's what my blurb is doing. I call him the blurb because if he ever ends up on camera, I have to blurb him out. Next weekend, there'll probably be lots of blurbing going on Saturday because he doesn't go on camera. You'll meet him next Saturday, actually.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But see, isn't this great to have the chance?
I love it. Uh-oh, you froze. Greg, move over.
We're connected all over the world and sit and talk, and you know, we never had a chance to do that. You know, to me, that kind of stuff is exciting. You know that you know some people just kind of overlook all of it, but this is pretty cool that we can do this. You can make a living at it if you work hard enough in that, or if you're just wanting to make connections and like sit and get a message out. You know, it's like limitless, like the possibilities that we have now that we didn't have 30 years ago.
Absolutely.
You know, so like I said, I'm 52, are going to be 53, and it was, you know, we were typing on the typewriters with the.
I'm older than you think I am. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. But we were, you know, just getting an electric typewriter was like the big thing or whatever. You know, we were over there erasing stuff and using carbon copies and things. And these people are, you know, when they complain about things not working just right, I'm like, wow, you know, just the stuff that we
you couldn't erase before.
Yeah.
What about
we've been waiting for stuff like this, so I'm excited about it.
Damn whiteout. You got to paint it over it, and then you got to wait for it to dry.
They're blowing on it when during a test at school, you're typing test, and you're like stressing out. Yeah. So, and the first video camera I had was like this huge thing that you had on the shoulder, and it had batteries that were about that big, and you actually had a VCR that you could hook on a shoulder strap, and you had to actually carry a VCR to the camera. You know, now we're walking around with a phone doing high def.
I have a video camera, and it's this big, I think, you know, and there's the battery pack. Now, I know it still functions, but I think I don't know where the charger for the battery is or anything. And I have one tape, and I have no idea what's on it. And I'm like, I need to get that working so I can look and see what's on it, because I think it's my kids when they were little.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, I really want to see, but I'm not 100% sure what's on it, and I'm not sending it out to anybody without knowing what's on it. I gotta let my dog out here. Give me 2 seconds. He should have let them out because he came out. But entertain the masses. I do this all the time. Just ask Michael.
That's cool. Let's look and see. Well, appreciate everybody showing up, hanging out. If anybody's got any questions about what I'm doing, just follow me over on we're on YouTube and all the social platforms. But hit me up on Twitter, and we'll, you know, like I said, if anybody's interested in what's going on, I would like to get to everyone one-on-one personally, but like I said, there's so many different people I've connected with. And you know, I could just go out to the masses, you know, like a No Small Creator, and just say, okay, here's what you all do, and all of a sudden there'd be 100 people trying to do the same thing. So I'm trying to make these connections and doing the right way, but still trying to have a little bit of speed, because I don't want it to take 10 years, you know, to put it together.
You blow me away. I mean, the fact that you said, you know, you guys, whoever wasn't here, like Shannon, and Shannon says she loves to support. I know you do, honey. And you're amazing, and you know I love you. He said he's been on YouTube for 2 years. Go take a look at his channel. That's all I have to say. It speaks for itself. When you said 2 years, I'm like, I've been here 1.5 years. Now, I have a lot of content because I did the 365. I did 368 songs in a year. And then I was going to slow down and do the 3 songs a week. And then I started live streaming. And then I had, do you know who Dave the Bastard is?
I've heard.
Okay, well, Dave the Bastard came to visit me. And Dave was here for, well, he was supposed to be for a week. He was here for 2 weeks. And I didn't realize it was him in the box. I thought it was a Secret Santa gift, so I didn't open it right away. It took me 2 days to realize, oh my God, it's Dave. So then, of course, I played it up. If you want to see something hysterical, look for the first Dave the Bastard video. Oh my God. Shannon, if you can find that and drop that in the chat, that would be amazing. I would love you forever, as I always do, but, you know, love you even longer. No, I couldn't. I don't know. I just love you, so if you could do that, I'd appreciate it. Any possible way, because it was hysterical. I did an unboxing of him. Yeah. And I played it up big time. And then I sang him a song. And then I said that he said he would not forgive me unless and I never did this, unless I live streamed with pop-up live streams every day. He would not forgive me. So I had to pop up live stream with him the entire time he was here, because I made that commitment, like, on my stream. Right. I'd never done that before. I had my scheduled things. Next thing you know, I'm doing pop-ups every day, and then he's gone, and I'm like, I need more live streaming. He got me hooked. hooked. I'm like, it's all Dave's fault. So
Yeah.
now I have, and I already had, I'm really glad the way I worked it out with Twitch, though, because I had decided, I've always gamed. I was gaming anyway, but I never had the time. I was like, if I'm playing anyway, why do I not stream it? You know what I mean? I may as well stream it and see what happens from it. And that's how it started out. And I was like, okay, let's do this. So I started streaming it. And initially, I was streaming at night when I was playing. And I was falling asleep on my stream. It was bad. So I made it when I scheduled myself, it's the one unboxing with Dave, the first one. It's a song. I'm trying to remember what song I sang to him. It was a surprise. I did something bad. I've been a bad girl. That's how the song starts. What is that?
Yeah.
I've been a bad girl. I've been criminal. There we go. I knew I'd find it. The word is criminal. So that's the title of it.
No.
Or it should be. That or Dave the Bastard. No, I didn't put Dave the Bastard in the title, so it's got to be criminal. Yeah, so I sang that song to him, and I played it up big time. Like, I put him in a chair, and I filmed around him first, and then I put the footage in. I had a lot of fun with Dave the Bastard. Really did.
Cool. That's what it's all about, the fun.
Yeah,
right?
You have a good time, you know, and then you find things along the way that make you go, wow. You know, like, I'm amazed. The community amazes me. The fact that I'm acting now amazes me. The fact that I have the following that I do, and I have fans that I do. I love it. I love it all. I respect so many people here, and the fact that these live streams that I have are they're exactly what I wanted. They're kind. They're caring. They're compassionate. They're not anything else. You know, it just doesn't happen here, and I love that about it. You know, people don't come around if you're looking for the drama, because you're not going to get a reaction. You're just going to get blocked. You know what I mean? It's just, that's as simple as that, because I can't have it in my life. I can't. It's not good for my health, so I don't have it. You know?
Yeah.
And, you know, and then I found my calling again. You know, I had the one calling, and then I had another, and it just is like, people are like, so what are you doing next? I don't know. I'll find it out when I find it, you know?
Yeah.
Christmas, we went caroling. Remember caroling, Christmas caroling when you were a kid?
Yeah, walking around the neighborhood.
Exactly. We walked around YouTube. We went from house to house to house on YouTube into different channels. And it didn't quite go exactly as planned, of course, because that's how it happens, you know. And I come Christmas Eve, I almost had a panic attack about it. And then I reminded myself just to breathe, and I got through it. And it was excellent. I loved it. I will never do it that way again. Because the way I did it was just like when you went house to house. You went house to house, and some people joined you and some did not. So I started out going to a house, and I sang for them. And then they came and joined me and sang with me to the next house. And onward and onward. And you see how it could become a problem.
Yeah.
So next year, I'll probably do caroling again, but criminal. Should be criminal, I believe. I'll probably do caroling again, but the way I'll do it is I will go to somebody's house. We will go to somebody else's house, just me and the one person. And then they will go back, and then next, you know what I mean? Like, only one person. It'll be a duet every time. And then the finale will be a much simpler song than the one that I chose this year. That was, oh my God, it broke my heart what we did to that song. It's one of my favorite Christmas carols of all time, and we destroyed it. It was Mary Did You Know?
Yeah.
And if you want to see, I made it a premiere, the whole thing, because I knew it didn't come out, you know, the way I wanted it to. Have an amazing day, Scott. It just
thanks, Scott.
Come out the way I had, you know, had envisioned it. And I was like, okay, this isn't going to work for the premiere. So what I did was I took the clips of everywhere we went, and I made little clips of all of them. And I brought them along. Oh, and the video's probably when did he show up? He showed up right after Thanksgiving, in the beginning of December. If you're looking for a timeline. So it's criminal in the beginning of December is where he probably is. if you can't find it, don't stress about it. I don't want you to stress about it, honey. If it's not easy to find, I will find it later, and I will put it in the below in the comments. I so appreciate you coming today, Mike. It has been such a pleasure talking to you, and I can't wait to see you next weekend.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. You said Michael's going to be driving down.
Yeah.
If he can, that'd be cool. Finally meeting some people. This kind of a funky spot here in North Florida. There's not a whole lot of creators around here, you know. When they live in these other hubs,
spread a little bit, you know, they're spread out a little bit, but it's not so bad. Now, where are you exactly? Not exactly, but like where did you say you were from?
Right south of Jax.
You're in South Jax.
Yeah, well, south of Jax, around Orange Park. You know, you got Jacksonville's like the big city, and they got little suburbs.
I know.
Okay.
Don't hang up yet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna end the stream, and I look forward to seeing everybody again very soon. I'm going to talk to you in a second. I look forward to seeing you guys really, really soon. Tomorrow, I don't even know what the date is. Let me see. My wedding anniversary is this week, by the way.
Oh, cool.
So I post on Mondays or Wednesdays usually, and I do my Twitch on Tuesdays. But my anniversary's on Tuesday, so I don't know if I'll sing a song on Tuesday for it, or if I'll sing it on Monday or Wednesday. I got to figure that out still. But I will be singing a song for my husband for our anniversary, because I do that, you know.
Nice.
And then let's see what else is going on. We have Twitch, of course, on Tuesday, so you never know. Good day, bad day. We'll find out when we get there, right?
Right.
And I'm working on getting it all. My problem has been communicating between the computer and the Xbox now. That part of the stream is where I'm having my issue. It wasn't connecting properly, and I have to figure out what's causing that issue, because it sort of like keeps skipping, but I'll sort it out. But we're working on that, so we'll get there, and I will be turning the emotes into Twitch as soon as I have the final, you know, little ones to hand in. So that's happening this upcoming week, and then who knows? We'll find out as the week goes forward. I should have a website in the next couple days too, so I will be posting the link to that. It will be timeylives.com. Guys, have yourselves a mermazing week. I will see you again soon. You know I will. Rock on my wild ones, and wild ones unite. Always be there for each other. And thank you again, Mike. It has been such an honor and a pleasure having you here. I am so proud to add you to this list of creators, so people can get to know you a little bit better and get to know other creators too, which is freaking amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
And don't forget, if I can follow my dreams, you surely can follow yours. So get out there and make it as amazing as you are. Bye for now.